about this shit film.
Real talk, we gather round. Stories to unfold. Beauty, tears, and laughter. Secrets to be told. Messy gossip flows like tea. Hide from cheap we. Living like we're shining bright. Our bond is what we seek the whole. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night. Smiling and free. Spill the tea. Just you and me. Laughing through the night.
Girl, did you hear what she did last summer? With her style and charm, she's a stunner. Flipping through gossip, the latest craze. Trying to cook, oh how they dazzle they We keep it real, spilling the truth. In our circle of acquaintances, always free from lipstick shades. So that's we sharing the vibe, feel the energetic breeze. Page by page, we turn our worlds. Sisterhood strong and life unfurled.
Hey, 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 ladies and gents. Happy Talk Your Shit Tuesday, aka Taco Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Hey, everyone. Okay, thank you. Allegedly in Harmon. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I got some for y'all today. I was tired on yesterday, so I played hooky, but we back today, and y'all know I got something for you, a little a little some. I got this. Oh, Friday, y'all, I'm going to the concert, so y'all know I'll be a hot girl for a day on Friday. Then we'll come back to Lady T, Bug, aka the front porch land. All right. How's everyone doing again? Anybody got any big news coming up? Birthdays? Are we still in Aquarius season? I think Pisces are up next. I think we are. Anybody got a birthday? Drop down in the chat so we can wish you a happy birthday. Or if you got something big coming up, drop down in the chat and let us know so we can celebrate you. Let me speak to everybody in the chat. I did edit some videos on yesterday, so I think y'all will be happy about that. I gotta drop some stuff in members. I got some for y'all. Let me speak to everybody in the chat. Then we're gonna get to our video. Hey Nola, you number one. Hey Leo lady. Hey Vic to the Veil. How you doing, little sis? I think you're home. Are you home yet? I think you work in the office on Tuesday. You can gonna be like, why you telling them people my schedule? Hey Elsie, you late but in the bushes. No, I changed the time. I was gonna come at 6:30, but I wasn't ready, so I pushed it back to 6:45. Hey, big sis, I said what I said. Welcome. Hey, Mississippi Shell in the ATL. Hey, Always Loving Life 804. Hey, Nesto, Shackle Shuffle, Walk of Shame. My mod. Thank you for being here and modding for me on today. Hey, CW. Hey, no, my 504 girl. No, I'm going to be partying with the Hot Boys on Friday. Weezy F, Baby BG, Juvenile, and Turk. Okay, so I'm gonna have to drop down. Oh no, that's ATL. I'm gonna have to back that thing up. Okay. Hey Muffin 218, welcome. Hey 14 plus 1. Thank you for being here. Hey Kenya, hey Tam Tam, hey Sanders, hey Shelly C. Hey, Miss Veronica. Hey, Miss I see you too. Hey, Sunflower Bay TT in the building, on the porch. Hey, Sunshine. Sunshine. Hey, Southside. Chi-Town 73. Okay. Welcome. Hey, Karen. Hey, Allegedly. Hey, April B. Jim Chick, what's up? See, okay. Thank y'all for letting me know y'all can hear me. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, you're home. Okay. Hey, there she go. Don't back it up too far, baby. My knees may get stuck. Okay, just I'ma just take a little dip, and shimmy, two step, but try to look cute with it. That's what I'll do, Vicky. Hey, Keena. Hey, Ben. Ranductious. Welcome. Hey, Tasha B. Hey, everybody. Again, happy Talk Your Shit Tuesday, baby. Also known as Taco Tuesday. Thank y'all for being here. We about to get into it. I couldn't wait till they came to Florida, honey. I was like, yes, get the tickets, daughter. Get the tickets. Baby, I'm a loss for words on this good night. Jay Blake, what's going on? What got you speechless, sis? Share with us before we get into this video. Y'all know it's sour lemon. Okay. Baby, I'm a lost word. Okay, I read that one. Hey, Queen Black. I'm waiting to see what Jay Blake got to tell us. Nesto done lost his. But what Nesto got going on, y'all? I listen. February, my job picking back up, so I can't be on YouTube. What I miss? Sure. I may have to wait till Vic to the Veil or somebody come up here and I drop the link. That mean I don't need to do that much commentary on this damn call, baby, so I could push. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thought y'all was talking. Yeah. Yeah, I do my own calls, so I do support phone calls for prison, but I'm not listening to the calls right now. No, I'm not. I think I've mentioned this a few times, but maybe sometimes you guys aren't here. But I'm producing my own calls, and I do support phone calls for prison. I do appreciate them letting us use their calls, but I'm doing my own thing. So I started over with my own calls, but I do still support them. I have not even listened to it. Hey, SC Diva 803. Baby, he say he the king. He must be Burger King, honey, because he damn sure ain't the king of the South, okay? He must be Burger King. Okay, so when I drop the link, Vicky will give me little something. So yeah, yep, I'm doing my own thing, guys. I just, you know, create my own content for my channel. Not saying that I won't ever do another phone calls from prison phone call, but I create my own content right now. Hey, Miss Selena. Hey, Mrs. CLC. Hey, B. Williams. Yes, King of the damn bombs. Hey, Jet Black. All right. Okay. So I can't wait to hear the king of the scam, king of the fail. I understand. You keep it juicy, spicy here. We ain't mad. Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable, being at how much I go live, just depending on someone else for content for my channel. And I'm monetized, so I just decided to do my own thing. But I still support phone calls from prison and other content creators. But y'all know I'm kind of pretty much solo dolo with my sidekicks. I said what I said and bit to the veil. Honey, say that. Welcome, my sissies. Okay. Yeah, yeah, SC Diva. Yeah, we get to see two different perspectives. And then I get to I get to listen to the calls in their entirety. Because some of the things that I've been trying to pick out is some of the things we may have missed earlier that we didn't know, or we may have questions about. As y'all sometimes put questions in the chat, if I come across a call that kind of addresses that or answers that question or speaks on that particular topic, I try to call it out for y'all. Hey, Miss Lady. That's why I'm trying to switch up and find some other topics that interest me too. Yes, Vic. So Vicky, you know when I used to do the story times, I'm gonna get back to doing those. And then my scams, I think it was L Sid. I know it was L Sid on last Wednesday saying she liked what I did to keep that coming on Wednesdays. I think I am, and then we'll, you know, I'll still be doing Nesto, but definitely a good idea, Vic to the Veil. Hey, honey, say that. Hey, A, let's talk about it. Oh, okay. Hey, Jay Blake. Hey, everybody that's coming in. Okay. Okay. I just got a text message, so that's what I was reading. Like, what? They'll keep me posted with what's going on. I thought something had popped up, but I still want to know about the call. But I'm just going in my little time zone, making notes. I'm rebuilding well, not rebuilding. I'm making me a timeline too because I was getting totally confused about certain things. So this is helping me to recreate my own timeline. Thank you, Miss Lady. Yeah, yeah. Somebody just messaged that to me. Please don't leave my chat. Y'all, let me get the call. Let me get the call going. Okay, y'all ready? I did tell y'all this Sonya and Nesto is she pretty much sure they're doing a whole lot of talking in here. Kind of gives me a little bit of I want to say foundation because this she a side chick. How you gonna have a foundation with a married man? Um, it just kind of gives me some insight. Insight is a better word on Nesto and Sonya's dynamics. Some things I never known, I never heard, and we're gonna bring it over here on the front porch. All right, y'all. Vicky, keep me posted. They must be watching the game. It's coming, Vic. I got you. Okay, y'all. I was trying to say, which is another reason why I don't really want people dropping other content creators in here because when you do that, 30, 40, 50, 60 people leave my chat and I'm promoting me. You rich. Hey, Miss E, thank you for being here and modding. It's loud, y'all, but it's gonna calm down. -9. I know. April B. And I know people don't mean no harm, they just, letting us know what's going on. Mrs. CLC, we finna hear about it, okay? They having movie night at the jail, y'all, or something. I don't know. They having movie night at the jail, child. I don't know what the hell they got going on, but it's real loud. But it's gonna simmer down. Hold on. Sure, hold on. I ain't even connect the thing properly. Sure. I'm over here just a talking. Let me reconnect. Thank you, Miss E. I'm like, StreamYard, stop with the tomfoolery. I had it already set up. I guess it dropped. I don't know what happened, but I'll run it back. Sure. Okay. Warning. At the beginning, it's kind of loud in the background. They having movie night, baby, or football night at the damn jail. So it's a little loud, but it's gonna simmer down and become more quieter, you know. And he on this damn tablet. Okay, let me run it back.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Ernesto.
He got $17, y'all. He rich.
an
Hey,
inmate at the
Chick-fil-A
Cost House
gal.
Adult Detention
Anybody else
Facility.
popped in?
To accept this
Thank
call,
y'all
press
so
0.
much.
Your
Sure.
current balance is
I'm over here just for talking.
$17.52. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello. Oh my God, that's a party in there.
Y'all hear him? Party
Where
in
you at?
Cobb County.
It's loud. Yeah, it's loud.
No.
But I can hear you.
Well, I'm in the room now. Is that live? I was outside. You can really hear.
Right. It just echoes in the room.
I'm gonna have to pin
Oh,
this.
you can talk in the room?
Thank you. It was my.
Yeah, I'm in the room.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, for real? Hey.
Vic said they in there fighting. Vicky, you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
This shit is loud down here.
Where?
I'm still downtown. I'm on my way home.
Oh, you saying loud where you at?
Yeah, it was loud. The motorcycle went by me really loud.
We couldn't even hear the motorcycle for his background.
Miami, it's kind of busy down here. So.
Yeah, because y'all got the game on. Y'all playing the Sixers tonight.
Yeah, we got a game tomorrow.
Yeah,
we got a game tomorrow. We got a game. Right. We got a game tomorrow, and we have a game. We have a game Sunday too. Cause I gotta work Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay. Okay, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind? It's always what's on your mind.
I mean, you in the street? What you doing?
Tell the truth.
I'm in the streets. I'm downtown on my way
Hey,
home.
Kings Talk with Mimi. Welcome, sis.
Yeah, I miss downtown. I used to live down here. I like living in the middle of the action. I live in a barn. Well, 2 streets over is downtown Hollywood, but it's not as lively as downtown Miami.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
we should have moved to Miami. Well, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Hey, Ebony. I missed you.
Well, what was I doing or what am I doing? When you called me,
Fine over the remote.
I went to this taco spot down here that I used to always go to, and I didn't know they were still open. But I used to work down here like in 2011. I used to go to this spot like almost every day and just eat tacos and stuff. And so I was riding by on my way home and was like, they are still open. So I got me some tacos. Tacos are good. You eat, yes, you eat Mexican.
Yeah, I eat it. Yeah. I eat it. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I eat it. Yeah, I eat it. So,
I ain't in no rush.
okay.
I ain't in no rush to get home. I have to take the street.
I thought you were tired though.
I am tired.
Oh, okay.
But I had to go do some work.
And what time you go to work?
I have to be there at 8 in the morning. The game starts at 1.
Okay.
So that means I'm gonna show up around 8:30, probably.
Oh, okay.
Be on time, Scooter.
Okay. What time you gonna be there?
Probably in like an hour as soon as I get home. Probably. I'm gonna lay in the bed, but I fall asleep when I fall asleep.
No.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not up past 12 because I gotta work all day tomorrow. When I leave the stadium, I have to go to the bar.
Oh, okay.
I gotta leave the stadium, go to the bar, and then work. I think till close at the bar, which is like 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I gotta turn around and be at the stadium at 3 o'clock Sunday.
Oh.
Fun.
Okay.
She
Never
gonna
worked
have
so
about
hard
5
in my life.
million stories in this damn within this 30 minutes. She gonna have about 5 million stories.
Working hard.
No, yeah, you really
I'm working hard. It's hard out here.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I mean, what else would I be doing?
Oh.
I just be sitting in the house, so you know, at least I'm doing something, I guess. I don't hate any of the jobs. I mean, the pay sucks, but I don't hate doing, showing up. I'm not like, so I'm okay with that. Looking at the bigger picture, like my end game is my business, so I have to just suck it up and just do it. Because I gotta survive till I open.
Right. Okay. Well, right now you have a projected date of February, correct?
Yeah, that's just so I don't really get disappointed.
If you don't get
So that'll be almost a freaking year. Think about it. I got the keys at the end of March, April 1st. That'll be a year.
He in there laying in his bottom bunk or his bottom boat, honey, all propped up on the damn tablet.
Okay.
That shit went quick, right?
To my place. Yeah, but I had the keys to
Hey,
my place
TX
for a
toy.
year. What did I do with it?
Nothing.
You see?
Take video.
Yeah, I made money off of it. Yeah, but I made money off of it, and Chinese people came and gave me some money. So I put it on to the end. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Make
I mean,
money. That's the thing, to go in there and make the money. You didn't have to put no money in there.
There you go. So, that's right. So I'm going to give about another 6 months and see how long they're going to last. If they don't last with this economy going where it's going to go, I'm going to get right back over there.
Well, Buckhead.
Too many times. Yeah, I'm going to get right.
What he trying to get right back over there at? On Buckhead, where old Big Head, Mississippi Monica say he be riding up and down the street on Buckhead. Where you trying to get right back at, Nesto? Chill.
Back over there sooner, and they're going to do all the deal out for me. I'm going to wait their ass out.
Yeah, but the one thing that people spend money on is beauty. Nails, lashes, hair. I don't think color people are ever not. They'll go broke spending money on that.
Yeah, but that place right there, the rent too high for that. I promise you that. I mean, that's the rent. Yeah, I just can't see it.
No, tell the truth.
High, but they probably charging $90 to do just the fingers. Because the one down the street.
Oh, back to Walmart.
The one that right
Hey,
there.
T
where,
baby.
When you go down Peachtree a little bit. What is downtown? South of South. You go Peachtree South, and you go right there where that Willie's is. Not Willie's. It's the other spot.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right there, they opened up a nail shop, and me and Sydney went there. I went there once, and it was like $100 just for Katie's nails, and then my nails was like it's $5.
Hey, infamous silverback.
Like down here, $40 to get your nails done, $40 for your feet.
That's right.
So you charge $100 for the hands. And you get a couple of hands in there, they're making about $1,000, $2,000 a day.
Yeah, but you ain't making that when that economy hit, when that goddamn bomb come down in a minute. Because it's coming. The nuclear war. The nuclear is coming.
Yeah, you can watch it in the news.
Yeah.
I try not to watch that shit because they need to just go ahead and
my heart, the tables have changed.
And I don't even understand why
she went from not wanting to watch the news, not liking to watch the news, to damn reporting the damn news.
Yeah, put him down like a dog. I don't understand why those his soldiers are following his lead. Like I would be looking at him like this motherfucker crazy. Like we look at Trump. This motherfucker crazy.
Well, Trump ain't killing nobody though.
Hey, Chocolate.
So you can't say that. He ain't killing nobody.
No, he didn't get
he ain't
stupid and
doing
say,
that.
I want that country. We killing everybody in that bitch.
No, he ain't
I
doing
don't
all
feel
that
too
now.
bad for Ukraine because they racist as hell. So, it is what it is. And they got Magic Mike here? Yeah, so if they racist, I don't really feel bad for them. But Africa is looking really good.
For who?
I was watching this video about So I was listening to the guy he wasn't in power. He was in that first before Power came on.
Hey,
I got
Chocolate.
the first. No, it was Power. I'm sorry. He was on Power. That was the first thing that he did, right? It was Power, right? He was on Power. The light-skinned dude who was the bad guy, who was the singer, Ratumi. So, he's from Ghana.
Young boy.
Yeah, so he was talking about Africa as opposed to America and how it is to live over there as opposed to live over here. And he was just saying how when you're rich over there, it's a whole different rich, and it's a better rich.
No
Than
problem.
being rich over here, and it's an easier rich. He said wealth in Africa is easier. Oh, I've been looking at Ghana. I've been looking at Ghana for like 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going over there.
Yes, you are.
Shit, no. You can
Yes.
have it.
You ain't never did the homework.
Listen, Nesto, you better change the damn subject. This why you can't get out. Them folks said you was about to run away. You was about to flee. Okay? Change the subject.
Oh, my God.
I did my homework. I look at everything, but they just ain't for me.
It's too what for you?
That's okay, Miss Lady.
For me.
Have you ever seen it?
Listen,
Have you ever seen
2
Ghana?
years.
You did what?
Yeah, I said Ghana. I studied it for 2 years. I don't like it.
Really? What don't you like?
Well, they got
He
some
know he
good,
lying.
development stuff over there. You know what I'm saying? They got some nice stuff, but for me, I like Monaco.
Not Atlanta.
Oh, Monaco. Monaco is nice.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, so I'm on that type shit. Monaco, Dubai. I like that type shit.
See? That's why he can't get out.
Actually, Dubai actually has some good little. I'm talking about the transition and live over there, not just to visit.
I would
But the
definitely
transition to
donate.
live in Dubai, it's not that bad. Because if you go over there as a teacher and you teach the students English, they pay stupid money for that. To teach them English over there.
Yeah. They do.
I wonder how much they teach them.
Right, tell the truth.
Well, you know what? Over there, black people are like what I want to call it, the caviar. You know that, right?
No, are we?
Yeah, we are. So you'll be a special dish.
Oh my God.
He told her she'll be a special dish, honey. He ready to put her ass on the streets of damn Dubai. Okay? He said she'll be a special delectable dish, honey, over there in Dubai.
Really?
Yeah, you'll be a special dish as you went over there. Yeah. That twang walk.
Hey, Coco.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, so for real. But anyway,
For real.
I think you're gonna be fine. I just get when you get on one focus on one thing.
She can't focus.
Yeah, that's all.
You want to
Because
focus
I
on
heard
one
you say
thing?
nothing else about that. Yeah. I would like to see you focus on one thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I only got one thing to focus on. That's
what is
it.
that?
You?
What is that?
I
Oh,
said you.
okay, all right then.
Right, Big.
Why would I lie? Oh,
Yeah. got some slick shit going on.
I got some good game. Where I get it from?
Boy,
Hey,
so
Sunshine.
good. You done been around. Damn.
That's fine. Oh, you're blessed. Hey.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
Gang, recognize gang, huh? No, you weren't wrong at all.
Well, guess what?
You weren't wrong at all.
Guess what? I wasn't wrong.
Who saw it coming?
Okay.
I did.
So, yeah, I saw it coming, but
I did not see it coming at all.
Okay. How your granddaughter doing?
None of your business.
What doing?
Your granddaughter.
Oh, she's fine.
Your
She called
granddaughter.
today for money. Well, she called today for money. She's wonderful. She called every day for money.
Oh.
You know, teenagers.
Okay,
She got their
that's
hand
good.
out.
Yeah, they always gonna keep their hand out there. They sure are.
Right.
Yeah,
She
I
has a
think
job.
that,
Yet to start it, so that's funny. I'm trying to figure out when she's gonna start this job so she can learn responsibility. Because she's about to be rotten.
Okay.
I mean, she's already there, but I don't want her to be a rotten adult.
Hey, Eve.
So is she about 15, 16?
She'll be 16 in January. Her birthday's the 14th.
So what you gonna do with it?
January the 14th, she'll be 16. I don't know. She's trying to have this big pre-16 party. Ow, what did I do to my elbow?
He is.
My ex is going to buy her a car. So she gets a car for her birthday. And,
Your ex gonna buy, hold on. Your ex gonna buy her a car?
Listen to this,
for
y'all.
her birthday.
What ex?
Not
My
you.
ex had broke up with us about 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago. 2000 and...
Hold on.
Hold on. 2000 and... Well, before 19. 2018. I'm sorry. It was 2018. Because my son graduated in 19. So it was before my son graduated.
Okay.
Oh, no. My ex before... Yeah, he's gonna buy her a car for her. No, it ain't gonna be brand new. Not the first car. She can't have a brand new car. The first car. It's gonna be a real nice car though.
Okay.
I want her to get a Mini Cooper. I love Mini Coopers.
Okay. So what makes him get you a car, get her a car, and he ain't y'all ain't together no more?
He gives her whatever she asks for. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, I tell her to call him before you call me. I said, this is the order in which you do it. You call Vincent first, the one who got the dispensary, and then you call Ben, and then you call me.
Damn.
That's why I pinned a lady post her because sure. The men is the name dropping of all these men in this damn call. I'm like, sure, Sonya, you been around the damn world, girl. She done named about 3 already. Who's counting?
Yeah, that's
not
what
with the same guy. If she's that good a guy, why you not with him no more?
Oh my God.
Like you,
Okay, so that's the one I was with for 8 years, right? So no, I'm not attracted to him. I love him as a person. We talk a lot. We talk a lot on the phone, but we're just friends. You know, it'll never be. It was never when we were together like a sexual. It was never sexual. You know, it was more of a friendship.
Hey,
But
sassy
because
girl.
he's like I told you, he's an only child with no brothers and sisters, no kids,
That sound good.
and no family. He takes care of Caden because that's going to be the person that takes care of him when he gets older. That's how we did it. I gave him Caden.
Okay, who told him? Oh.
You see what I'm saying? He don't have nobody, so I told him, you take care of Caden.
Crazy as a damn bed
I'm
bug.
gonna make sure when you get old, she'll be the one to take care of you. So he said, okay. So he looks after her like a father. And that's who's supposed to take care of him when he gets
Yeah,
old.
Miss Lady. Sorry,
Right.
I called
That's
you
how I
a
did
lady.
that.
Miss Lady.
I gave him a kid.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
So it's fair. You know what I'm saying? You look out for her now, and she knows, because I told her.
It gets worse, y'all.
Make sure you look out for him when he get old. Don't just be out here with your hand out, draining them dry, and then don't, and so she knows.
Yeah,
she already knows.
Call him and check on him.
No, I mean, she gonna take care of him like that's her daddy.
Hey, out the bushes.
She gonna look after him like he a daddy.
Yeah,
remember,
Ebony.
she don't have a father. Her father died. He got murdered.
Yes. Yes, Big.
So all she has is her mama. All she has is her mama and me. So.
Okay, I got it.
EW like this lady a Dale. No.
But Tamar's father don't take care of him either.
What the number we on, y'all?
Okay. He bought my son a car. So.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, his first car. I'm buying the second one. So the second one gonna be a better car.
Miss Lady, you see why I pinned your post? I said a lady, but correction, it's Miss Lady. Okay, that's why I pinned both for your posts, because you really pretty much summed it up what this call about in your 2 damn posts earlier on, before we even listened to the damn call. Baby, we at what, man number 5 now? Okay. Tomorrow's daddy a deadbeat.
Red light. You met my ex before?
No, I have not.
Now, this right here was funny to me, y'all. I'm trying not to laugh like I did on the last live, but this part right here is funny as hell to me.
Yeah, you have.
No.
Yeah, you have.
I'm not lying.
I'm not lying.
Okay, where I met him at?
You met him at King of Diamonds. At King of Diamonds.
What?
You only took me there one time. You took me up there because Cindy left without my keys. Remember?
Yeah.
You took me there one time.
Yeah, I do remember.
Okay, so the white guy that came to the car to get the keys, that's my ex.
This number 6.
I thought he lived in L.A.
Huh?
That's your ex.
What?
He on the tablet, tell the truth.
That's your ex?
That was my ex. He's half owner of King of Diamonds.
Well, why you didn't stay there?
Huh?
Why you didn't stay there with him?
Because she not a user like you, using people for income, money, resources, etc. Okay, she said it was a sexless relationship. She wasn't feeling him like that, so she moved on to somebody else damn husband. Okay, but she ain't a user like you.
Why didn't I stay wherever what?
Why you didn't with him?
Why didn't I do what with him? Stay where? In Atlanta?
Oh, we on 6. Thank you.
Yeah.
Why would I stay there? Oh, no.
You should have the income together. You had all that going. What?
Yes.
No, hell no. You know, they don't know how to run that damn business. I told you, I used to clash with them all the time. That's why I quit. Because they kept fucking with my money.
Oh, okay.
Remember all of that I was going through with them and my money? Yeah.
This her character, Coco. This is her character.
In November, yeah.
So that's the one that had the RV?
No. The Akinelli had the RV, the black dude. It's a black owner and a white owner.
Hey, Miss Butterfly.
Akinelli is the one that was the rapper that was.
Get them together, Nestos.
Akinelli, right? He's the one.
It ain't Anna.
Ben is the other owner from Miami. Right.
Okay.
So it's them two.
So what are you doing? What were you doing? Run security?
No, he run the business.
Oh.
He said, what What he do? Run security? She just said that he part owner. He missed all that. What he do? Run security? He a real damn business owner, baby. He by Costa, okay? He over here in the Florida and the ATL with his damn King of Diamonds, okay? Nesto, keep up.
Okay.
Do you run the business?
Damn, that don't even look like your type, yeah.
Thank you.
That
He's
don't
not.
look like your type.
Not at all. Not at all. Because one, I
He
don't
said
really
he
like.
part
I
owner,
don't really
Sunshine.
do white guys, but the doctor that I
Hey, Lady
dated before
Janice.
him, the white guy before him,
Uh-oh, that's
was a
7.
nice looking dude. With nice body, dark hair,
Hey,
you
Coco.
know, physique, tall.
Hey, Tanya
Doctor,
B.
he was fine. And but me and him was friends. That's how that happened. We just was friends.
Hey,
We was
crop it
real
up with
cool.
Tay.
And then we ended
Welcome,
up hanging
Tay.
out, and then we ended up dating. That's why it was easy for us to be like just roommates.
Right, Miss Lady.
You telling me that man been with you for 8 years and he didn't never want, he been with you for 8 years.
Elsie said, I don't believe him.
Top of that thing and look at that thing. You crazy.
No, listen. He didn't really push for sex either. I think he was trying to let me leave because he didn't want me to leave him. So it was whatever.
If he was up in the KOD, baby, he was not checking for your little small body self, girl. He probably was getting it on up in that club with them damn dancers, the bar girls, etc. Child, he was not checking for your little toddler body, baby.
Whatever I wanted, type of shit. So if I didn't make a move, he didn't nag.
I think we at 7 now.
He's not very sexual person, period, anyway. Look, at all. Not even like.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's not that. That's not his. He's not that type of guy. He got real low self-esteem and.
Like you.
He's not that person that accepts to a woman. They gotta come to him because he's real shy. Like he won't say nothing. He will never. He got no game. Put it like that.
Damn.
No, you know, not everybody got it. You know. You know, while I was dating him, remember I had the guy in LA giving me money anyway.
We at 8.
So I was with him while the guy in LA was giving me money. So So I was able to stack a lot during those times. So and then I was raising the kids. So I was doing very well actually. You know, I just wasn't.
Thank you, Elle, for counting.
And I didn't have any. I didn't have a loving relationship. It was just financial security, and so I just really focused on let me raise the kids, let me get the kids out the house, let me get what I'm saying, Miles off to college, let me get Katie straight, because Katie lived with me at that time too. So I was just focused on kids, and that was it, and that's all I did. So, yeah. I mean, it was cool.
So how did you keep your sexual? Because you are.
I can turn it off and I can turn it on. Right? Yeah, I can be aggressive. But if I'm not attracted to you, I'm not even going. I'm gonna look at you like a girl. That's how I was. I was like, listen. I didn't sleep in the room with him. I slept in the room with Katie. When we lived together, I didn't stay in the room with him. He stayed in the room by himself. And he accepted however it was. Whatever I wanted is what it was. So I stayed in the room with my granddaughter. My son stayed in his room, and he stayed in his own room. So I was like, we was like roommates. That's all.
Damn.
And whenever we was in public, around business, because we did business together, he wasn't allowed to touch me because I told him it's business. Because I don't date where I work, and we happen to be in business together, not just at King of Diamonds, but at another place. And I don't put my business out there like that. They knew we were together.
Go ahead, you done told us this much.
Years ago, and they knew he was my ex. When I came to King of Diamonds, because half of them was from Miami, so they knew the history with us. but it was,
Right.
it was very vanilla. If you didn't know, like you didn't know,
Wow.
like you didn't know. That's how everybody. If you didn't know, you didn't know. Because it wasn't like something
No,
you
I
would
didn't-
just see
I
and
didn't
just
see
know.
that.
Right, tell the truth.
No.
You'd
I
have
didn't
never
see
guessed that
coming
one.
tonight.
I was gonna tell you that.
And is
Oh,
L.
yeah. But I was like, it ain't important. It's an X. Not important
Damn.
at all. Because it wasn't even like the last 6, 7 years. It really wasn't that type of an X. So he's an X, but you really wouldn't count him as an X, I guess. I don't know. It's funky.
Well, yeah, right. You don't damn know.
But we
Hey,
real
Salty
cool. You know what
Buzzard.
I'm saying? We hung. When we broke up, it wasn't like a bitter breakup. It was like a friendly breakup. It was just,
You
all right,
know,
this ain't
Nesto
working out.
here
I'm
hurt.
out. I'm getting rid of everybody. I'm getting rid of you, the kids, everybody. I'm out. He was like, what? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, we don't have sex, right? We don't sleep in the same room, right? And he was like, yeah, but I'm like, that's not a relationship. That's a roommate situation. So, it's best that you go find somebody that you like that because I don't think a person, like if you, I'm sure everybody desires that. And if you're with somebody that don't give you that, you need to be with somebody that gives you that. And I told him that. You wasting your life being with me when you need to be with somebody that's hugging and kissing and just loving on you, because I'm not. I wasn't mean to him. I just wasn't sexually attracted to him.
Hey, Sherry.
That's all. And I told him that many occasions. He went and got lipo. He went and got a tummy. He went and did all of that shit. And I still was like, no, go to the gym. You gotta go to the gym. He wouldn't go to the gym. He ain't gonna go to the gym. So I was
Nesto
like,
said it's a comedy show.
I look the part. Like he know what my ex look like and all my other exes. So I'm like, you know what I like. So if you ain't trying to get there, then we ain't gonna worry about it. And I told him. I just had to be honest. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep myself together and for you to look like that. Get your shit together. Keep up. And he's like 8 years.
Oh, he gonna get on that,
8
Miss
years younger
Lady.
than me.
It may not be
Together,
this one. It may be the next one, but he gonna talk about that next.
Damn, he was old.
The white people don't age right at all.
Damn.
Yeah. But white people don't age right. Yeah. But he's a cool person. He got a nice personality.
Damn.
You have 1 minute.
Oh, it may be the next
remaining.
call.
It's all good now.
Oh, okay.
He said, okay, you a
Sorry,
real hoe.
I didn't mean to startle you with that one.
You a real 304.
Nah, that's okay. I'm good. I'm straight. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta get it started. Get somewhere to get it there.
Hey, Facts to Feather. Hey, PDC.
It
Hey,
doesn't matter.
it ain't
You
my
gonna
fault.
call me in the morning, like around 7. What time you get up?
Okay, I'll call you in the morning.
What time you
Bye.
get up? 5?
5 o'clock. Yeah.
Call me when you
5 o'clock.
want to, but just know that 8 o'clock I gotta be at work. So call me anytime before then.
But
Call me more close to 7.
Well,
6
make
or
sure
7 is cool.
Okay, well, listen, make sure you get home safe.
I'm almost here. I'm like 10 minutes away.
You ain't made.
9
Okay. What time is it? About 9:30?
9:30. Why you want to call me back?
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Oh, Lord, saved by the GTL lady. Another comedy show, child. Nesto was laughing harder than me this time. You don't have to do anything to be your size, man. They say, thank God. Put us out our damn misery. She said, these the calls that not played. Indeed, she indeed said that. She thinks because she was seeing other men, this eliminate the call. Yeah. The calls we heard of her begging to be with Nesto. Yeah, we gonna show all her character over here on the front porch. We're gonna make sure all sides and all walls is exposed over here on the front porch. She is a real 304. Hey, Gina. She talked too damn much. That's the want to drink right now. You know he got a headache after give him too much information. He get on information overload. He be like, my head swimming, my head hurt. Okay. He was tell the truth. He was up in his damn bottom bunk boat with the tablet. That's why he sound like that. You see, Nesto does have much to say because what he wants to hear, when he wants to hear that BS. That's true. I think you said he don't have much to say. Okay, so he needs a damn caregiver. Oh my God. Go and tell lady. Go and tell lady. Said bye, biatch. Oh my God. That girl is stupid. The GTL lady is the best. Baby, we love it when she pop on with these type of calls. She had all that going for her. Yet she's begging this married inmate to call her. The lies, the lies, the lies in our candy voice. Oh my God, her hex resume calls. Baby, all Nesto was saying was ching ching, ching ching. He already know what location he was gonna put her at. I love these calls. We hear some more foolishness and some craziness to really show that this ish is delusional. I got more coming up. Y'all. Sure, let me look at my notes. And then I'm gonna drop the link if anybody would like to come up. Feel free. I'm assuming Vic to the video I haven't there's not been any updates yet. Thought I keep me posted, Vic. Sure. Let me look through my notes and tell y'all some of these other shenanigans. Oh, now this I may have to try to drop. I combined two calls. This one about an hour. I may try to do a premiere so y'all can laugh tomorrow while I'm at work. Cause this one funny as hell too. Or her talking about all the things she doing and where all she working. She on the scooter. She talking about her boss. True. That's a good one right there too. I think that'll be my next one. Tanya B just laughing like I cannot. Her whole hex roster. Great call. Thank you. Hey, don't give a damn about all those fake exes. He like, where the hell am I gonna put her ass at? What strong? I can make some money off of her. She ain't gonna even get catch no damn feelings, baby. She just gonna be. I ain't gonna say that because child, YouTube may just delete the whole damn channel. The bigamous jailbird is not the prize, but consider the source. Yes, see, she said like it was mentioned earlier in the chat. We have not heard all her calls. They was talking about this, they was talking about that, but they only dropping the spicy stuff when it's about Shirley or whatever. Well, I'm dropping the calls about you, girl. When you telling us about your sexcapades, your roommates, your deadbeat baby daddies, your granddaughter, deceased dad. She ain't got nobody but you and your daughter. Sure, we heard it all. And this is her character, honey. We want to make sure we say this her character. LOL Nelson said, why you didn't stay with the money man at the King of Diamonds? Yes, go get that money, B.I. Right. He was like, what you left her for? I'm never gonna leave Shirley. Baby, Shirley left your ass. Okay. So Shirley handled that business, handled her lightweight. Okay. Shirley said, I'm gonna leave you. Okay. That just go to show you that he will stay with somebody for resources and finances and a come up without really having no connection with them. He will be okay with sleeping in another room, being a roommate, being a clown, as long as he's benefiting financially from it. Because he be like, shit, we could use him. Shoot, we could use him. You say he done went and got a Jenny Jones a makeover, honey, just for little old you with no damn body. Look at her little tiny toddler body, baby. Got the nurse to be saying this man went and had a whole BBL and lipo and all of these things just to be with somebody that's straight up and down, baby, like 6 o'clock. Girl, stop. He should have pumped her ass with some silicone to Make her look thick. That's what he should have did. Oh my God. I'm like, this is too much. We got some more funny. Well, they funny to me. I'm not taking them that. I'm not taking it that deep, but I'm just listening. I'm over here laughing. But we have some more like this coming up. That y'all gonna be like, what the hell? Like y'all say, this bitch is crazy. Who did she take her medication? Being a hoe do boy for some coins, right? Just a old damn dusty. Nesto said he never leaves. They all leave him. And then what they do, Gina, they come back and apologize to me. Okay? They always come back and say, I'm sorry, Nesto. He can never say Sonya is a prominent woman like he did SS. No, not at all. Shirley would never. Okay, Shirley got class. She would never be sitting up here talking about her sex life and roommate in and how she used another ninja to Nesto. Now, what she will do is sit up here and complain, that everybody hates her and everybody jealous of her life, but she definitely not finna be trying to make herself look like no bottom biatch. Like Miss Sour Lemon. Lies. They be begging for the liquid V when they leave him, baby. He say, juice me up, baby. Juice me up. Listen, y'all know when I take a day off, I gotta come back and cut up. I got my first panelist.
Hi.
What?
These are Whole Chronicles.
Whole Chronicles. Oh, I don't have no time. Vicky, are you?
What?
Let me see if I could put Vicky on. I'm gonna have to. Chronicles. Okay. I just got my thumbnail idea. Thank you, Vic, to the veil. Vicky, they speaking to you.
I'm
Gosh.
sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Hello, everyone.
Okay, with Vicky.
How y'all doing? I learned. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. You
Okay.
went out, but I can
Yeah,
hear
I
you
got a phone
now.
call.
Okay.
Let me go and do not disturb.
Tell them it's my time. They need to stop being selfish.
Okay. Yeah, let me.
Nobody jealous.
Yeah, I learned a long time ago, like when I was 21, 22, you don't run down your history like that to a man and then expect him to like want to be with you. You just all you doing is bolstering your like your lack of worthiness to them. Because the more they think that you've been around and that you're not, he already doesn't respect women as it is. You know what I mean? And then the fact that you sitting here talking about well this man and this man and I got this man and this one she knows him as her daddy because this man passed away, and then my baby daddy he don't do nothing for my son, and then my other ex we was just roommates, I really don't talk to him, and then this other ex we was just friends, and then you met my ex, you met him.
Girl, you saw how she tried to slide that in there. Hi, I know.
Girl, it's like, I mean, I don't know what she don't understand. You do not run your, you don't. It's just certain things. Like if you had a loose booty in the past, you don't let no man know that. You just don't. And it's not fair that you can't tell a man, like you just can't be 100% honest, but you just can't. They don't respect you when you do that. You know that, and I know that. You should be able to tell your life partner, but as soon as they find out you've been with more than one man, they want to think that yours is the only one that you ever been with, and they the best. That's all a man thinks about. They're small minded when it comes to that kind of stuff. And she just sitting there begging. And that's why. And when she was begging him to be with her, and then like crying and moaning and all that stuff, when he wouldn't confirm, he still to this day won't confirm her as like, he just says I love you, and running down, putting the pimp foot down. She sound She sounds stupid, but we learning her character.
We definitely learning her character, honey. And like we said, she has no standards, no boundaries, and had the nerves to say that man had low self-esteem. Who down self-esteem lower than her ass? Her shit is like
Girl,
flat. Okay.
she's run. I mean, I always say, like, if you going okay, if you want to go out there and give your stuff away, and if you want to get paid for it, you do. That's yours. That's yours to do with it. You want to do it, I do it. But don't be surprised when a man does not want you or doesn't see the value in you when they learn that you've been with every Tom, Dick, Harry, and Joseph in the world. Seriously. Like, I mean, why sit there and tell him that, and then that's why he devalues her. It's like, you've been with a lot of, and it makes sense now that he says that you've been with a lot of men. Remember he said
They
that to
just
her?
peeking.
Do you
Yeah,
recall
because all
that?
she do is talk about different men and these sexcapades that she have with them. Like, no, it don't seem like you had no real commitment with anyone.
None of them. None of them. She don't. She don't value herself. And like I said, you could. I joke like with Shirley. Shirley needs to go out there and be like Blanche Devereaux. But Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls owns her stuff. She ain't. She ain't gonna. But she was still a Southern lady, and she didn't tell every man her tea. She kept secrets to herself, so every man thought that he was her second because they know she was married. This woman is just running down all 1,500
Mhm.
men she slept with. Why not put out a Corinne Steffens book? That could have been made.
That could have been what he said she could manage. Maybe that's
Right.
what we could manage together.
She liked to tell those tales.
That was too funny. Beep 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 beep. Fire
It's like,
ain't got no life.
what is it? Too short. These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are that's Sonya. She's she's telling the freaky tales. What we call it in New Orleans, the little freaky. That's what girls like her. That's what women like her. You call it little freaky. Little freaky. She gets down. You give her a few dollars. You tell her you like her. She cute, and then the men will just keep you around as a pass around. And if she thinks that these men like respected her and love her, I don't know. But like again, we're learning her character. They don't put out all the calls. Well, the full blown calls are put out. Ernesto just sitting there like cha-ching, cha-ching,
Right.
cha-ching. Well, go on ahead, call him. Call him. You need to call him. How many times has he told her? Anytime she said like, "Oh, so and so owes me money," or someone, this person, I don't want to talk to them because
Hmm.
they owe me money. He like, you better call them. I need to get. I know you'll get to it. It's probably gonna take like a month, maybe a month for getting between whatever they played tonight and where you're at right now. But he is I think he it is was I think he was like borderline pimp. A lot of this stuff confirms it now. These older calls
Yeah.
and listening to them in totality and like the full range of the call, from the dollar amount to the thank you for calling global tel link. I really do think he was out there manipulating them in a
Hmm.
way where they didn't realize they were getting pimped.
Right. Because look at her. He not really asking her to do nothing, but she is so willing to, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. Throw herself out there, So he's somehow convincing them, that he's not asking, but he really is asking.
Yeah, and like I mean, he knew he wasn't gonna get Shirley Shirley was just willingly giving up her paycheck, but or giving up financial and total control of her life to him and her existence to him. But the rest of these women, they may not have been like mentally willing because they were being totally manipulated.
Hmm.
But this man, the fact that he sat there and listened and didn't shut her up, and it's like, listen, which one you gonna go back to? Because sound like they doing good for you. You know, a real P would have said, like, if the man treating you right, you ain't getting no younger. You can't get back with him. But I bet Sonya ran all these men off, and they probably just feel, if they really are in contact. Wait a minute, let's go back. Let's start from the
Right,
jump.
Miss Lady. Go ahead, Vicky. Run it back.
What him asking about her granddaughter is weird, knowing that he don't like kids like that, and he has
Right.
said he don't like it. He don't. He's called girl today. He called his kids Dusty. He said all my kids Dusty, and he said all my kids Dusty.
Dusty from his ass. That's where they get it from. If they are dusty, you the damn dusty brokey.
I mean, when he said that, girl, I was driving. I hit the brakes so hard, I just bust out loud. I'm like, I hope these kids are still listening to this. He called them kids all my kids Dusty, and he's asking her about her granddaughter. No, he don't like kids like that. So why are you asking? And then the fact that she is not the context that she put it in. Well, I told him to call my ex instead of saying, oh, he's her god, kind of playing it off, at least giving herself a little bit of class, like call her godfather, or, he'll buy her a car. He's going to buy her a car. He takes care of her because he took a liking to her. But don't you think it's weird that a 16-year-old is calling a man who has no relation to her? I don't hear anything about her own daughter giving the okay to for this young lady, or at this time young girl. I know she's grown, legally grown now. I don't hear Sonya saying, "Well, I told her to ask her mother if it was okay if she can call whatever his name is, whatever name she said, Vincent or something, um, to see if he would buy her a car." No, she's sending her granddaughter directly to these grown men. Wasn't it two grown men?
We counted about 8.
No, I mean that she's sending her granddaughter to ask for money, or they take care of her, or they you shoot the granddaughter money. They give her whatever she wants. That's so fucking that's weird. That's weird to me. Like, I mean, you teaching your granddaughter how to hustle men.
She
She's
said
talking.
he was like a grandfather figure to her, because her dad is deceased and all she has is just her and her daughter, and they live with him. I want to say she said for 8 years, but I'm not sure if it was 8 years. But if it was a guy from the 8 years, because she kept switching them up, baby, like I switch on my damn shoes. I couldn't keep up. But they live with him. Her and Tomas
That's weird. That's weird to
live
me.
with this guy.
I don't care. That's weird. That's weird and inappropriate. Like, I've heard of situations. Okay, like the man who raised me is my mother's ex. If I would have to, when they split up, it wasn't like contentious. It was kind of, but they didn't split up on good terms. But he had known me since I was like 3, and they kind of split up when I was around 12, 13, right? So if I did want something from him, I would ask my mom, is it okay to call Paul? Because he considered me his little girl. Because he had, he had known me all these years, and he was very protective of me, and he didn't have a daughter. He had a son, and he was in, like, his son was like my little brother. So, but I would still call and ask permission, and my mom was serious about that. You don't call other grown men. You don't call a grown man you don't ask grown men for nothing without talking to me first, or I will ask. But the fact that Sonya, I don't care what age you like are, as far if you're underage, but you're teaching her like weird behaviors not that's not teaching her how to be a productive member of society. Number one, teaching her how to get, how to have men trick off on her. And it's just weird to me. I don't want to say something. I don't want to insinuate inappropriate behavior, but that's why Sonya has that idea of, I don't know. I don't know. It just, it kind of, it puts things it puts things together. It's like, you a weird bitch. You teaching your granddaughter weird stuff, like how to get money from men at a young age. At 16, yeah, I was fast in the ass, and I was dating older men. But that's not something that's not a trait that I would pass down to my daughter, let alone my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but if you go by what Sonya said, they live with him for a
Fuck
great
that bitch.
amount of time. He do not have kids, and she views him as, I guess, a granddad. She said he bought her son his first car too.
That's all sweet and dandy. That's a boy though. And you still should be watchful over that relationship too. Because men, creeps can come, they can wait and they can groom. You know? I'm just saying, like, it's just weird. But like I said, this is whole chronicles to me.
Mm-hmm.
I say just go on ahead. If you really want to, instead of sitting live on Sylvia's channel, write the book. Write that little pamphlet. I mean, I'm no, it probably won't be a pamphlet if she wrote out every single man that she considers an ex. Because I want to know what she considers an ex. Because to me, these little fast relationships, that's not ex to me. That's like, oh, we dated briefly. I wouldn't an ex to me is like somebody you were in a committed long-term relationship with, or at least a committed relationship for, a good bit. These You sleeping with somebody for a couple months or a couple weeks or a couple days is not an ex. And what does she consider a friend? She said Nesto is her friend, but he had her in the back of the RV, in the back of the ambulance. Where else did he have her in the back of? Probably in the back of the. Let me stop. I'll let you read comments because I was getting ready to go there.
Oh, let me see. Sonya is as much as a pedo as Ernesto, Lamont, and Dion. She don't know no better. They are teaching relationships with men are transactional. How are you, Vicky? Oh, just asking how you doing, Vic. I'll be the undercover freak, not my kids. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't want her book. Why y'all don't want what we gonna call her book?
It might be a page
Freaky
turner.
Tales. I think you said Freaky Tales. Sonya is very imbalanced. She is. I think she had an untreated
STI.
STI that got to her brain. I agree, Vicky. Your mom was being a mother. That's what real mothers do. My mother would never allow me to ask a man that's not my father for some money or anything that matters. She needs to be interviewed on White Belly where the tricks addicts is so on go on. Probably in that hotel room too. A X is everyone who she F yep it's blue it and use a hand. I'm trying. That's those you owe one tonight. What happened? I said what I said. Somebody may have called her. I was just finna let her in. Not guilty. Okay. Thank you, Vicky. That was
Ooh,
Vicky
okay.
one job. She had one damn
I
job.
got on the phone with you. I listen. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Mississippi Shell. I kind of I was nervous about that because
Yeah, it could go any way, and it wasn't really like making you feel like, okay, it's gonna go one way or the other. So
right.
good. Okay, not guilty. I'm happy to hear that. Maybe he can move on.
He needs to
Um,
change his friends. I will say that. You got two
I
kids
think he
now.
probably has. I think he probably has now. He probably,
Yeah,
he
because
know
that
better now. Sometimes you do have to go through craziness like this, which is unfortunate. But
you can't
thank
bring
y'all.
you can't bring everybody along with you. Just that's the lesson that Shirley is learning. You know, you can't help
Only person
everybody.
she tried to help was her husband.
And his homies and his son and his churn and all that.
That's a hot mess.
She said tricking and don't got it.
Tricking and don't got it. Okay, let me write that down. I got Vicky Freaky Tales down, sure. Tricking and don't with all caps. Okay.
But yeah, girl, this is a hot mess. Like
I got
him,
some more crazy ones like this covered up.
but yeah,
That's like why? Who did it and what and why? Okay.
that's why Nesto treat her like he do, cause she just
It
sitting
gets
there.
worse. I'm like, is she serious right now? I said what I said. Your device not connected. Hey,
She
Shan.
she just
Hi
rattling off names.
guys.
Oh hey,
Go ahead, Shan. I don't know why her device not connecting. Go ahead, Shan.
I came up because Sonya was lying. She was lying. She is sleeping with all them guys, but all those guys as giving her kids things and all that, she lying. The name she rattled off that Katie can call for money, lies. The only person Katie can call is that man they live with. And I don't see nothing wrong with that relationship because if it was a problem, they shouldn't have been living with them. And it seems like they have a familial relationship. Now, and I only say that because all of my familial relationships are not with blood relatives. I actually have some good relationships with people that aren't blood at all. Some of my best relationships are with people who I don't share a bloodline with. And I could go to them and I would do stuff like that. But Sonya does not even have a transactional relationship with men because she's a broke bum too. So if she had a transactional relationship with men, she just ran off 8 dudes. I was about to say the N word, but she just rattled off 8 dudes. If she had a transactional relationship with them 8 dudes, she would look and be in a way better position than she is because she doesn't appear to be horrible with money because she's making that little money work for her Ernesto. So she is a bum to me. Saya is a bum and she's not transactional with these dudes. I don't even think Saya is very sexual as she's portraying for Nesto. She's just feeling like she wants to, in my opinion, listen to all these calls. Nesto is her last hope. And she's too, at this moment, in these calls, she's too dense to realize that Nesto ain't got half of what you think he got, you know? So I'm just like, she just, to me, Sonya is searching for, and you all have to remember, Sonya was raised by a womanizer. That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
I
said
got
that.
something coming with her talking about her dad.
her
Thank you.
pappy.
But she said that before in other stuff we heard that she was raised by a womanizer. So it's kind of difficult when you're raised a certain way to get out of that if you don't know no better. And it appears that Sonya, when she got pow and she been in and out of prison, that leaves you stunted in growth. So we already know she stuck back in the 90s. So what was going on in the
Yes.
90s? Her daddy was womanized and she was in and out of jail. So she stuck there. So that's her mindset. And that's why when I listen to the calls, I always think of Saya as that old crackhead, excuse my language, but she clean now, but she's still giving you crackhead vibes. So it's just she just think she to me she thinks she's selling herself to Nesto. Like I listened to the you up here the other day, Vicky. You said that Nesto was interviewing her. No, she's been applying all this time. He wasn't interviewing her. He was just trying to see, can you give me some money now? I felt like in that call, Nessa was like, can you give me some money now? And Sonya, that's why I call her a bum, because she's a traumatized, stuck bum from back then, and she don't get it. She don't see, they too busy trying to con each other to see the con. That's it. And she don't see it. And I just think that she thinks by telling him that she's such a great mom and grandmother and all this and all that. When didn't you hear this man just tell you, why you leave him alone? Go back get that money, girl. What's wrong with you?
And
Because
you
I was
don't hear
thinking the
him talking
same
about
thing.
his kids, his grandkids. I would have flipped the question, how your damn kids doing? Do you have
Right.
grandkids? I would have flipped the question on him. Like, don't be keep asking me about my daughter, my son, and my kids, and you don't talk about yours. Like, nah, we finna flip this. Shan, you got a question for Miss Lady. You think she trying to come off desirable? Sure. You know
Yes,
she
Yes.
competing with
yes.
Shirley
Yes.
too now, you know.
Yeah, she competing with Shirley, so she got to find a way to compete where because she don't compare.
Right.
When when you have those people, and I'm not just gonna say women, I'm gonna say people, because I know men that do it too. When they can't compare, they have to compete. They have to compete on their level, though. They can't compete on your level. They got to compete on their level. So her level is, I still can have, we still can do it. You and Shirley ain't over there doing it because you out there with your back black and you going from woman to woman. And that right there would have made me not want to help you in the first place. Because me, if that's what you're doing, you should be smart enough to have something going on for yourself. But her, okay, I'm that one. I'm the one. I'm the one that's gonna make you settle down and you gonna spend that money and we gonna do this together. We gonna grow and do all this stuff what you did for Shirley together. When she don't realize Shirley didn't need this ninja. In my opinion, in my eyes, and from what I've seen, Shirley had more before she met you than she had with you.
Right.
Because now Shirley, at the end of these calls, before Shirley starts to move forward, Shirley ain't got a car or a house. Those two things she had when she got with you, paid for, which aren't even paid for no more because she ain't got them. So and her Sonya is sad, and that's why I hate listening to her because it's sad that this lady is this old, and I don't understand that people, because we in the same age bracket, and I don't understand how you got here where I am and you are still auditioning for ninjas. How? Sway, how? I don't understand.
Because she thought she was going to be able to do it forever.
Well, Nesto telling her, you look so young in your little body. You look at you. You get your
She
ponytail. I got a series coming up, baby,
Yep,
called
Missy.
Gel Edges and Down Ponytails.
she has I think she equates like that miniature body with youth, which is not the case. I mean, we know that's not the case, but she thinks that
And
he
she
has
only small, Vicky, because she can't hold nothing down.
well, she's
If
small
her
and
if her bowel system worked right, she probably would be bigger.
I mean, she might probably be. She's not, designed to be. Her body type is not designed to
But
be
her
like
sister and
big.
them got curves. She has
Well, yeah,
nothing.
that's what I was getting to. Like, she might be like a size 3, 4 if she could hold stuff down, but
Yeah.
No,
she's.
she'd at least be a 6. Her sister looked like she about a 6.
I don't think so, cause she is very. I mean, she she wouldn't look right as a 6. Sometimes,
Yo,
like,
you don't the today 6. Your 3-4 from back in the day is a 6 today. Cause my daughter is that size.
well,
That's a
shit,
6
she'd be my size. I'm like I'm a 2.
with curves. You got curves, Vicky?
No, I ain't got no booty. I ain't, and God didn't bless me
Cause
with the
looking
hips.
at her sister, cause I'll admit that I've been through the family tree and I've seen pictures. I've been out there in the streets and I've seen pictures.
Mhm.
They from here. They not from here, but they've been around
Yeah.
here. They
Yeah.
got body.
Yeah, her
She don't
sister.
have body. So I think that if she had didn't have her intestinal issues, she have body. And you know what I was thinking, y'all, too, because I was listening to y'all. Yeah, I was listening to y'all earlier from the other days, because MIA for about 4 days. But yeah, I was with my boyfriend. I'm a roommate. Okay, so
Oh Lord.
Don't have that man
Oh,
come in there
I
so
now.
don't want
so
no
that's what I'm
smoke.
he
talking about.
graduated.
Get him, I said what
That's
I
what I'm talking
said.
about.
Get
He
him, I said
graduated
what I
to
said.
So he
boyfriend.
graduated. He upgraded
He
to
graduated to
boyfriend.
boyfriend,
All
girl.
right then,
Yeah. He
shit.
done
Amen
graduated
at
to
him.
boyfriend.
Okay.
That's
He been
for
around here spending
Valentine's Day.
money. He been around
Oh,
here spending money, girl. He
Mm.
graduated. But yeah, that's why I say I don't understand. Like, I can't get with her and how she moves at our age. Cause I know me, I said what I said in Lady T Bug. She in our age bracket, and knowing how all of us talk and have heard some of the career paths, we all on different career paths. But we're all as not similar situations, but financially, we're not bad. We don't have to be calling, trying to get people to buy this and buy that. If we want something, we can go get it if we want to. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't out here searching for Shirley's husband or the next chick's husband just to get by. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it seemed like she's searching for. Cause she dropped that, oh, the owner of King of Diamond real quick. But remember, he thought she was the owner. So she forgot that she told him
Mm.
that cause remember she told him that she owned. Cause that's what he told Dre, but she don't remember that, and I know he do because he thinking like I thought this, because this is him going through all this stuff that she told him about money stuff. He may
Yep.
not remember none of that other stuff, but he remember the money stuff,
Yep.
and that's where you talk too much. That's why he doesn't talk a lot, because if you talk too much, you give away too much, and then people got questions. Just like we heard all these phone calls, we'd have heard a lot of stuff, but guess what? We still got questions because we want to know a little bit more,
All
and
the
that's
time.
why. And you giving it to us, girl. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I'm trying, Sharon. Shoot, I wish somebody be here with me while I be damn editing so I could talk shit. But I'd be like, what the hell? Yep, she sure did. She said she was the owner. Get them, y'all. Drop them facts in the damn chat,
Yeah. So,
honey.
and did you hear when they was talking all that travel stuff? I said, see, this is where. Remember, we was trying to figure out where they was talking about he gonna
Yes.
book up.
Oh, yeah, I made a
This
point
is
of that.
this is
Yep.
where they was getting you gonna book up at, fool.
Yeah.
Cause you
Yeah.
talking about booking up right here.
He said I was studying. I was studying that for years.
He said he didn't want to go to Africa.
Yeah, he want to go
He
to
want
Dubai.
to go to Dubai.
Right
Yeah,
there,
but he said
boom.
he said he don't want to go to Africa because it's the reason why I say he don't want to go is because there's too many
Uh-huh.
professional scammers, and he will be out of business because they're probably better than him at scamming. It is too
Hmm.
much competition. So no, he's not
Right.
going to Africa. But let me make this one point.
Oh, go ahead, sis.
Cause
Okay.
it sounds serious.
Yeah. Well, she contradicted herself, right? He's not my boyfriend. We've never slept together, but he's my ex. Now make that shit make sense.
Girl, we know he put
That's
his little
why
thing in that wank
We
How
know
wank.
he hit it.
how
We know
how
he
is
hit it.
how is he your ex if
that's why
y'all
I
if
was
y'all didn't
asking.
really have a real relationship? You didn't sleep with him, but he your ex. So
That's that's
girl,
that's why I was asking the definition. What's her definition of X? Because
okay,
like it
girl, bye.
she got
You
like
hold on one sec, Vic. You slept with everybody you ran down. You had me clutching my damn pearls and I ain't even got no pearls on.
We're
And my
clutching my person.
yeah, clutching my damn pearls, and I don't have pearls on, and my mouth was just wide open, like,
But
girl.
wait, I said what I said. You missed it. She said I ain't never slept with him, but then two sentences later, only time we did it is if I what she say if I started it, if I got up on him. Remember
Yeah,
that?
well, it said he.
So how
And
She
wait a
said
minute.
she gotta want it. She gotta want it,
Wait a
right?
minute. And then she said he was shy and he wouldn't approach anybody. So that means you went over there and approached him.
Baby, that man was busting it wide open down there at the
Okay,
scene.
so
for
yeah,
some
so
money.
if he don't talk to nobody and you got to go approach him, so that's why I say your slip is hanging, little scooter, because you're telling off on yourself. If the
he
man
needed
don't,
somewhere to stay?
yeah, if the man don't approach nobody, so that means you took your little bony ass over there and approached him and sat on his little lap and act like he was a little a child and thought
With
he
that
was
little
gonna
baby
be
afro. Mm-hmm.
and that baby voice, and you thought that he was gonna be attracted to that, and apparently he must have turned your ass down. That's why come you can't go back and try
He
to
got
get him.
all them big old booties and all that hanging, walking around him. He
Right, he
ain't
want a
looking
real
at you
woman.
like you a kid. He
And
A
looking
Buckwheat
at
lot
all that.
and Buckwheat like, what? Girl, gonna go get that in so many words. Girl, you better go get that damn money. You better go get that money. And y'all right. He ain't asking her to pimp him. She's asking to be pimped.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay. This is pimping 101 at its finest. And without
Right.
him even having to ask her to get out on the stroll. It's like, baby, I'll go get on the stroll for you. I'll do anything for you. because you think you're gonna get to Shirley's money. That's all this is about. Because them
Right.
other people that you talking about, all they had was some stripper club money. And I don't believe a business owner. I don't believe you work for this business owner at no diamond place, and he probably fired you because you stole some of them damn diamonds. Okay, let's just keep it real. If you did work up there, your ass took your ass took some earrings and shit. Okay.
This a strip club.
Now she said, "Oh, diamonds is a strip club."
King of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a damn
And
diamond shop, and I'm thinking,
and
hell,
y'all
she
know
done stole
what?
the
I
jewelry.
thought the King of
No,
Diamonds
she
was
will.
owned by a couple too.
I thought it.
I
I thought
thought
it
it
Yeah.
was
was owned
owned by
Somebody
by a
in the
brothers.
couple.
chat said that, but maybe because they were in Miami first. Now they're in it. And then I guess they have a second. Not I guess they
Oh, they
had to open
everywhere because we got them here. That's why
move
I said
to
I thought they was owned
that's what I was
by.
gonna say. It may depend on the business owner. I don't know if they franchise it out.
I think they did franchise it.
Yeah,
And
that's
did,
what I was
and
gonna
did
Okay.
she
say.
say she was in business with them too? Because you in business with everybody, if that's the
She,
case.
that's what
Yeah,
I
she
forgot
was in
about that.
Miami.
Yeah, why are you in business with everybody and your ass ain't got nothing?
What
That's what I
business?
said. That's
What?
what. Because
You have
all
nothing.
all of us ladies are close to her age, if not over her age, and we have things, and we have some sense of security. She has none of that.
Oh,
None
Shan,
of
can I
that.
make a disclaimer? Shan said we can go buy things, but if it's anybody want to buy me something, I take gifts. But go ahead, Shan.
Okay.
Oh, for
At the-
sure. You just heard me say I got gifts. But I'm just saying, if we wanted things, we don't have to audition.
Right.
Somebody gonna see that you want things like because that's why because I told y'all I wanted y'all know I'm a sports fan. So we
Mm-hmm.
watching TV, I see a jersey. I'm like, dang, I want that jersey, but I ain't paying that for that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it shows up. It ain't like I ain't got the money to buy it for myself. I just didn't want to spend that kind of money. Okay. And that's the type of thing that relationships are on. That's how relationships work. It don't work where I need you because when I need you, then you become into a situation where Shirley is, and I'm not gonna say I feel bad for her, but I understand how she was in her situation because we always gotta think this she when people, I'm gonna say people because it's more besides women, people that are prone to be ABUSE, they don't get rid of it overnight without help. It's an attraction that you have for scumbags who see that you are easily manipulated. And that's where Shirley is. I'm not saying she a weak woman. I'm not saying none of that because to me, Shirley pretty strong. She's been doing it by herself for a long time. But she's easily manipulated by the opposite species. So by her being easily manipulated and being able to be in that sense ABUSED, they see that and they feed on that. Whereas this dingbat bum, she's asking for it. And that's
Right.
because she was raised in it. So that's what she knows. Because to me, I wouldn't be surprised if all them men that she done been with that don't do that to her, she don't like them. So that's where
I
it
can
all
tell you that
comes
right
full
now.
circle.
She doesn't like them.
He did say she like it rough. And how could she not sleep with him because she like it rough. Yeah, I like it rough, but I gotta be attracted to him. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave Shirley alone because I've been on Shirley's ass for a minute. So
Please, I don't
I,
want to have to drop you down.
okay, well I'm gonna be nice to Shirley today, okay? I'm gonna
But
get back
that's
to
what
the
I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna get
I
back to
don't
this
want to
bomb.
say,
But
right.
Shan, he asked
I
about
only
her damn
said that
granddaughter.
because this bum. Yeah, and when he asked about my granddaughter, why?
What?
What do
Ninja,
you need?
what?
Why do you need info? Because now we finna have a whole conversation on why you asking about kids.
Right.
Because I need to know why you asking about kids.
And you don't even say, and you like Vicky said, you call all your kids a bum. You always complaining about your damn kids. Everybody except for Dion, him and Dion are buddies.
And
But
oh girl.
the end of the day,
Reverse. Mm-hmm.
yeah, you don't care
Mm-hmm.
nothing about no damn kids, but you see fit to ask about my granddaughter. What the hell my granddaughter got to do with this
She up
conversation?
next. She up next. She
And
old
then
enough
you
because he
sitting up
asked her
here
age right behind it.
and
She
and,
up.
and
She up next.
And Sonya sitting up here telling her to call her ex/friend Like, girl, what are you pimping out your grandbaby?
That's what I was trying to say. I'm like, what?
No, see, she made that more than I think it is because we know she lied, right?
Right.
So
I hope so.
because the
I hope so.
girl,
I hope so.
I'm of I'm of the mind of her daughter has a better sense than she does, and I'm of the mind of that girl ain't about to call this man regardless to their relationship because that's if that's not the space her daughter in, and by her daughter not trying to hook up with Dion, I feel like that's not the space her daughter in, and her sister and them neither. Because I'm pretty sure when she was trying to hook her sister up with Dre, her daughter go see my. She gonna get it. They gonna give it to her, give it to her, give it to her, because you wanted him to see her, and she ain't trying to see him. You know what I'm saying? So I think her daughter got better sense. But I don't see nothing wrong with the one man. Now, if she was telling her to see them other men she was rattling off, I do have a problem with that. But she lived with that man. So we don't know the relationship of them because there is somebody that, like I said earlier, that I have a relationship goes all the way back to elementary school, a man. And he was never my mom's boyfriend, but he is like family. And if I seen him today, I wouldn't shy away from him. But me personally, I'm not pushing my kids on him. I'm just saying I could understand a relationship between that one person and Tanya's granddaughter because she lived with him for years, she said. Now, I'm not of the mind that they live with him for years, like she's saying.
Yeah.
But at some point, they live with him. That because you can only take half of what she's saying, believe like a third
Yeah.
of it is true. So
Yeah.
she said they lived with him for years. So I take it as they may have lived with him for 6 months to a year. Because
Well,
she
no
said
offense to you,
years.
Shan. No offense to you, but I see a damn problem with it simply because of who she is. Okay. Now, your situation could have been legitimate, but you're talking about little Scooter and her mindset. So I see a problem with her pushing her granddaughter off on any man. The way that she run men down and throw herself at men, and and the way I see it is okay. Well, he don't want me, but he might want you. That's the way I'm thinking in my damn mind. And maybe I'm thinking
But
too
is
hard
she
about
doing
this.
that? Think about this too. I said what I said. Is she doing that in real life? Or is this one of those lies she trying to tell him to get him because she auditioning? So
Oh,
is
I
this
don't
one of
know.
them lies?
And she did too much damn auditioning too. Who tells a man every man that they slept with? You don't tell every damn
You don't
thing.
tell them that. You don't
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
them
And
that.
Vicky like, what?
Bitch, you don't. I learned, like, I got embarrassed by, because I told, like, one of my exes, because I thought this again, I was 21. I thought, we were so close and so cool, how many men I had been with, and he like, damn. And it wasn't, I was still in the, teens or whatever. And I got embarrassed, and it was just like, that's when I learned you do not tell men like anything like that. But what I think with Sonya is she like makes like young ladies, young women who are of age, like 15, 16. She thinks that they're grown. Look how she talked about, look how she talks about girls who are developed. Somebody, you've heard her say, like, some of these girls be having titties and ass. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are right, where she's like, yeah, well, you up next. Yeah,
Right.
go
He don't
get that
want
money.
me. He don't want me, so maybe you can get some money from him. That's the way I see
I
the
don't
help.
see that, y'all.
I
I
I
do.
do.
don't see
I
I
that.
do. I
do.
wholeheartedly
I
see that
don't.
shit. And at the end of the day, she's just a disgrace in my opinion. And that's one good way of turning a man off. And if you don't turn him off and you tell him everybody that you sleep with, he's gonna hold that shit against you. And then that means in his mind, I can treat this bitch any kind of way because she loose. She'll go be with anybody. She done had these 15, 20 men. Oh yeah, I can get 15 or 20 men to pay me
Girl, it's
so
more
she
than
can be
15,
with.
20 men.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing a number out there. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make a point about how men think when you tell them everything. I don't care if you had 1,000 men. You tell that man you had him and whoever, if he know your ex, it's you and my ex.
Right.
That's it. I
Right.
wouldn't tell him shit. And he's just sitting up there taking it all in because I could see the dollar signs in his damn eyeballs. Okay, he was like, ching, 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 ching. I can make plenty of money off of her because she's loose and she'll go along to get along. And that pimp mentality that radar just swoop right in. Like Shane said, this dude is a hunter. He know who to prey upon, and he know who he can manipulate and who he can't manipulate. And in somebody else's chat, somebody put in there that he was using dating apps. And everybody know when you're on a dating app, you're kind of, you really trying to find somebody to date, right? Or you trying to do it the lazy way. And if somebody like Buckwheat come along and start giving you all these compliments and complimenting you and telling you how he gonna bring you, like what he say, he like bringing a woman some damn milk and cookies when she ain't feeling good. Like, nigga, can you get the black book? Yeah, that's what he said on the call a while ago. Like, dude, could you get your black book back out? And go and run it and go over it again. Go get the book back out, because that ain't no romance move.
He insinuated that he likes to cater to
people. Women by bringing them milk and cookies
and a fresh squeezed orange juice and stuff like that.
And some fresh squeezed orange juice, Vicky.
But yeah, I'm you know why I say that with Sonia? Because I I'm a product of abuse. I guess I'll say I'm a survivor of it, and I know grooming when I see it, and I know I can spot grooming behavior. And Sonia does. I don't see her as a protective type when it comes to young ladies, especially young ladies who are developing. She looks at these basically she looks at them as basically grown women. Oh, and Ernesto thinks the same. I won't say the vulgar stuff that I've heard men say, especially when I was young and grown men used to try to holler at me. So I don't see her as a protective type to try to make sure that her granddaughter is like wholeheartedly protected. And then they're in that constant, that environment of just, let's face it, they, some of them girls be tricking up out of KOD. Some of them girls.
But do y'all really think that? Because this is my opinion. Because I came to this opinion a while ago about Sonya and the granddaughter. Do you really think that Sonya and the granddaughter and all this stuff that she say, that's true? I honestly don't, because if your mom is a certain way, which she knows how her mom is, and she been sleeping on your couch, are you really going to put your daughter in that situation if you know your mom is out here with all these dudes? Like, Katie ain't no dummy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't. Sydney, my bad. Katie probably ain't no dummy neither, because if Sydney is in these clubs and all this time she been in these clubs and making it, and she been in these clubs, because I know people down there that's in the club life, and if you can make it that long in these clubs down there in Atlanta, you know dummy. And if you ain't always into something, then Sonya would have been telling her business by now, because she tell everything else. So it sounds like she's working the club scene pretty good, and she's telling her daughter XYZ. So just because Sonya's saying it and that's her mentality, I don't think that she has all this access to Katie like she keeps saying. I don't, in my opinion, because if I know my mama is loose and free, I'm not finna leave my daughter with her. And that's what I believe why Tomas ended up leaving, because notice everywhere she goes, he ends up leaving. When she was in Florida, he bounced. She come to Georgia, he bounced. So that's, to me, especially if she treating him like King Tomas, like we hear her say, to me, that's bells going off in my head. Because if you with that parent and they treat you like you king or queen, you're not going to be bouncing every time they come near you. It's something else going on there. So for me, I'm looking at everything else that's around it, and I'm seeing like Sydney know how to work these scenes. She know her mama is fast and loose. So she not going to put her daughter in that situation if she know where she at. In my opinion. And I know Sonya is fast and loose and a nut job and a bum. And if we know this, listen to these calls, I'm pretty sure her sleeping on her sort of couch, she know it too. Cause you can't tell me Sonya wasn't on that couch while she up here spending this money on Nesto. Because if she was on my couch, she'd have to go once I find out she's spending money on Nesto.
That's true.
And I
It's
think that's probably what happened.
I forgot Miss Lady made a good point on one of the calls. Well, I don't know if Sonya was lying on Sydney or not, but she did say Sydney was bringing home, leaving Katie at home by herself and bringing home strange dudes. Now, she could be projecting her own behavior or just trying to, maybe make Sydney seem like a worse mother than what than
Yeah.
what she actually is.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know,
Well,
but
well, y'all don't get mad at me, but I wholeheartedly feel like Sonya have a lot of time with this girl because at the end of the day, she don't go that many places, um, and she is a live-in babysitter. So yes, Sydney allowed her to have access to her daughter just so that she could sit there and babysit her. Now, whether or not they're doing a lot of
Babysitter.
well, I mean, at the end of the day, she don't want her
16?
daughter at 16, though. She still, you don't want your teenager at home by themselves because you don't want other boys coming over there or whatever.
Girl,
I'm not
Yeah.
saying,
I'm not baby, no,
I'm
no
not saying,
babysitter here.
I'm not saying that she need a babysitter, but just have somebody there to watch her so that she won't be doing, getting off into
and didn't
different
she have a
things.
job?
Well, I
Didn't
don't.
Sonya say she had a job?
She
In
could have.
this call,
She
she did say something
She
about
could
her
have
getting a
had a
job.
job, but I'm just saying when you have a teenager, you don't want to leave a teenager at home by themselves, especially a girl. And so I feel like Sydney did allow Sonya to be around just so that she can have an adult around. Now, whether or not they did a lot of things together or she's doing all this stuff for her, I don't know about that part. But I wholeheartedly feel that yes, she allows Sonya to be around her daughter, especially if she's working in the club and she not getting home to 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I wholeheartedly feel like Sonya was around her a lot, and I do feel like, um, and now as far as the man and calling him and all of that, I don't know about all of that, but I do know a lot of times, she probably trusts Sonya to be at home with her daughter more than she would trust somebody else or just to leave her there by herself. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, at
I
the time of
disagree.
this call, Sonya was living in Florida and not in Atlanta. So I don't know how hands-on she could be living in a whole different state.
Well, I'm talking about when she was in Atlanta because she ain't saying, do we feel like she had access to Sydney like that? You
I'm
know,
talking about overall this
overall,
conversation.
yeah.
Because even with her saying she lived with her for years, I don't believe that either. I believe that Katie might have came and stayed for a bit, but it wasn't no years. And if it was years, Sydney was there too. But I don't believe that. See, I I can't say that Sonya tell lies and then believe majority of what she say. I just don't. I told y'all I only believe a third of what this bum say. So if I'm only gonna believe a third of what this bum say, then I got to figure out which third I'm believing. So it's all opinion to me because she's a liar and she's been caught up in so many lies, even in the same conversation. Because we just heard her two sentences later after she said she has with this man. Tay, well then we do if if I
Penny
started,
Proud said
if
she
I'm the
lying.
initiator, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So she lied so much that I can't believe that. I can't believe that you got this granddaughter and telling her before you ask me, call this person, that person, that person. But then later, if you guys remember calls we hear later, she's gonna say, I took Katie to do this, I did that, I did it. She never mentions these men again like that. And if she does, we just
And
didn't
she
hear
don't
it.
have no car on, and she don't have a car. I mean, she's
Yeah, she
18 now,
don't
but
get a
she
car
don't have a
until she
car.
get 18. She just got her car. What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about her having a car. I just said I just said she
She was
18 now. Does she
Well,
have a car now?
maybe it's
I think
projection.
she
Maybe
said
it's
something about her getting a car later on.
maybe it's projection. Maybe Sonya called a dude and asked him for a car for Katie, trying to get one for herself. I don't know, but
it could
I
be.
was just trying to answer your
According to
question.
Miss CLC, in this call, she said that
Oh,
Katie's
Katie's
dad
father was gone.
was unalive. and all she
Sydney's
had was
father.
No, I thought it was
no. She
Katie's.
said Katie. I had it right. It was Katie. I
I'm
listened
sorry, I
to
was
this
reading
call
this.
like
She said
5 damn
Katie's
times.
father raised her. No, CLC said Katie's
And that's
father
who I'm
raised her.
replying to. Katie's
Oh,
father
okay.
was
Girl, I'm
not
confused.
alive. Yeah,
Yeah, Sonya said on the
was
call
not
that
alive.
her
Yeah,
dad was gone. Her dad wasn't here.
yeah.
So, but I was just trying to answer your question about did she have access to Katie? Now, when did she have access to her? I don't know, but I do feel like if the girl working in the club and Sonya, don't really go any place, I can see her leaving her at home with Sonya versus leaving her at home by herself. And that's all that I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Sonya do lie a lot. So you don't know what's true and what's not true. But and if they did call the dude and ask for a car, she'd probably call the dude and tried to play like Katie needed a car just so she can get one herself because she manipulative like that and she thinks she's slick. Okay. So she'll
I
get whatever she can from whoever she can. She's just like buckwheat.
Okay. I said what I said, but that's just like working midnights. Okay, I worked midnights for years before I was married. When I was technically a single parent, technically, because he was there, but we didn't live together. We wasn't married. And I worked midnights. I didn't have a babysitter. I took my my son to school. I picked him up. I did all the things. And he was only 5. So it's like, what, like, it's not, to me, since I can't believe, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but to me, since I can't believe her, I just don't believe it. I just don't,
But
you
your
know what I'm
key
saying? I
your
just
key word is you didn't have a babysitter. But if she's there, and okay, just say they living together, and Katie fixing to go to the club or whatever, you don't think Katie gonna just leave Sydney at
sitting.
home with Sonya and just say, "Mama, I'm finna go to work"? Because I definitely can see anybody's child leaving their child there with their grandparent, especially if the grandparent ain't going out that much. But we did see a lot of pictures where Sonya ass was out too. So I can understand your point also. But I'm just saying if they live together, I'm sure they spent some time together. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and we'll take it a step further to say, but remember the girl that came out, did the interview about Sonya? Sonya was working too when she was in Atlanta at the club. So we both can't, I mean, we both in the club that night because Sonya was out with Madison. Was it Madison? Like, so that's why I just put things together, and listening to stuff from the beginning and remembering things that I've already heard, it just kind of for me fuses it together for some of the questions that I have. And that's where I come from with that. Sonya couldn't possibly have that much access to her. Because remember, Sonya didn't move from Florida, just like Lady T Bug just said. And then when she did move from Florida, like Madison said, she was working in a club too. And then there's pictures with her in the clubs on I hanging out with Madison. And Madison said she used to always be at the hotel coming to visit her and they hung and all this other stuff, but Madison never mentioned and she brought her granddaughter along. And I just that's the stuff I'm going off of. The stuff that we can
And
halfway
we do
believe.
know Sonya's lived in Ohio. She's lived in Detroit.
And she's always
She's been
traveling.
to Florida, and I'm just talking about all throughout, not just during the time Nesto been locked up. I really don't think she's probably had time to be that hands on with the granddaughter. And I kind of wonder who had Tamara's because
Tomorrow's daddy.
she make it seems like his dad was a in this call. She said he's a deadbeat, but I'm like
Why?
the
Cause
way
he didn't bring her $5.
I was gonna say, but the way she think, I can't even damn run with that. Can't even run with that. But I think overall, she was trying to make Nesto feel like she was important. She knew these people. She can get a man. She's dated all these different guys. She got guys that'll trick off money on her, and if you getting out, baby, I need you to trick some fucking money off on me too. Cause I got options. That's what I think the bottom line of the damn call.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
Yep.
can agree with that, yeah, because she definitely try to get what she can, because she think like, Nesto told her, you slick too, you slick like me.
And
Mm-hmm.
yes, Patty, reading between the lines. Well, we already know Sonya didn't raise her
Yeah.
kids because when Sydney was born, Sonya was in and out of jail. And before she said her aunt was helping her with Sydney when she was in our jail. Now she see, I guess she don't remember this call where she
Oh,
called
okay.
Tomas daddy a deadbeat because
Yeah.
later on she says Tomas was always with his dad. Cause this is why I say I love that Lady T Bug is playing the whole calls from back because we can hear some of the context till we was like, what? 15 minutes, but we can hear a little bit longer and we like, oh, okay, that make more sense. So remember, guys, Sonya didn't raise her own kids. So now she's saying right here at the beginning, she's saying Tomas' daddy is a deadbeat. She's still talking to this man later on down the line. You forget you told this man Tomas' daddy was a deadbeat, but then Tomas was always with his daddy. So when she say that, that in my brain clicks to
Hmm.
Tomas lived with his daddy
That's what, and
because
I think that's probably how she ended up in Florida. Cause I'm like, because when she's talking about living with her sister, y'all know, like in the early calls, it's like she's a roommate with her sister. So where is your son at? You know what I'm saying? Because you sound like you was in a room all the time talking to Nesto, and your son was where? Where was your son at? Because he was still in Florida for a while before he went to Atlanta. Go ahead, Vicky.
Now,
I'm sorry.
I did hear something in I don't know, it was a recently dropped call. I can't remember if it's you, Lady T Bug, or PCFP, but it was said that Tomas was also living with her brother, her baby brother.
Mm.
I don't know if anybody heard that. It was
And I
something
think
that
I think her brother lived in Florida too, because that's where she passed out at the in the RV. Am I wrong, Vicky? When that RV
mm-hmm.
I
park?
think, yeah, I
That
think it
was in
was.
Florida, in Tampa. I think it was in Tampa.
So hell, Tomas just basically homeless. He ain't got no home. He been everywhere. That's just what
Because I think she ruined his relationship with his dad
hmm
because I believe the daddy raised him, but you know when you got that outside parent that's telling them something else than what you raised them as,
hmm
that can ruin a relationship. And to me, that's why when she gets somewhere, Tomas books up. That to me is weird. That right there to me is weird
Well, she
because
be over parenting though. She talking about she got to get him dressed and she got to cut
Get
his
his hair, cut
hair
his hair,
and she got to
take
do
his
this for it to
clothes.
pick his clothes out. And so
But
she
does
be
he
trying to
really
do too
let her
much.
do all that stuff? I don't believe. I believe she may try to overparent, but in his mind, you ain't been there all this time. Stop. And then he booked. And that's where I'm. That's my opinion, and that's what
Because
I'm
he's back in
thinking.
Florida now. I don't think he in Atlanta anymore, right? Am I wrong? I don't.
No, he
That's what
had
she said.
he
He
went. She
been
said he went
gone.
to Florida.
Okay, he back in Florida. Okay.
hmm
Then all
Mhm.
that spending 90,000 on girl bye go somewhere. Like that's why I can't believe nothing she say because damn Ohio State don't cost 90,000 for 1 year because he only went to school for a year. We only been hearing you for what
Where did he
a
go to
year,
school at
couple
though?
years. And she say because you know if he was at UGA she'd have been, oh he got a UGA, you know the Morehouse, you
Well, who
know
paid the
she'd have
ninety
been
thousand? Who paid the
She
ninety
did,
thousand?
girl. She said she
according to,
did according to
yeah.
her in the call
She
yesterday.
okay.
Lady T Bug played it. What she said, 90,000 for school. I paid 90. Girl,
She was
bye.
talking about getting him ready for college on this call, and I'm like, girl, stop. Tobias special
Here's
is
now I hear what Shannon's saying. We know she's just a bold-faced liar when it comes to a
yeah,
lot of things, and she cares not about the truth. She doesn't care how she looks, but she gets mad when you call her out on it.
yep,
But here my assessment of her, like for this situation and the stuff she was talking during this call, is I do believe Sonya will be okay with her grandchild calling a grown man for some
And I
ducats. Or
agree. And I
I think
agree. But I just don't believe that the granddaughter's doing it.
who
yeah. I mean,
knows?
and if you have a special relationship, like you said, Shan, you know, some people have godparents. I don't have godparents. I'm the only one of my mama kids that don't have my siblings have godparents. I don't have
Okay,
godparents.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna
But
tell y'all this
my
story
my
after Lady T
si-
Bug finish.
my siblings, godfathers steps up and they can call them for things, but they've been there, they've been Christian, they've been in their life, you know. To me, that's the same as if your parent getting married to somebody else and they already have kids. Like my mom got married, her husband is not me or my sister's father, but we have a relationship with him, you know. So I guess I don't equate everything to be sexual because some people do have male role models that aren't their blood that step up for them. And I personally don't see anything wrong with it. My daughter grandmother was married to what my daughter calls her granddad. He's not her dad's dad, but he's been there from my daughter being born. Her grandmother passed away. He's still there. So she could call him if she wants something and it's not sexual.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. In a normal situation, sure. You've introduced your child or grandchild, still your child, to somebody who understands that this child's father is no longer on this earth, and you want to be a male role model to them, because we all need that. You want to be a positive male role model. And sometimes you offer financial help, emotional support, some balance or whatever. But this is somebody. I don't trust the people that Sonya has had, like that she just is describing. She's a bum. She's a criminal. She's a crook. She's shady as heck. So I would imagine that is somebody who is on the shadier side too. So I would just be like, it gives me pause, because it's like, okay, if this is true, you got this girl, 16-year-old girl, and I've heard her describe her granddaughter in like a sexual manner. Um, I Why are you describing? First of all, it's just an inappropriate relationship. He's asking about her grandchildren. How your granddaughter doing? When he doesn't, he barely talks about his kids. And every time he does talk about his kids, it's something I don't mess with him. I don't f with him. Um, it's always something like something rough or something like an unpopular opinion. But it's sir, it's an
Hey, Simply
unpopular
Todd.
it's an unpopular
Hunter.
opinion. I know. So anyway, it's just I just don't trust like that she would monitor that relationship in the appropriate manner. If it is true, I don't trust her with like, because I think she wouldn't monitor it. And if you were helicopter mom over Tomas and cutting his hair, clipping his toenails, waxing his eyebrows, whatever all the stuff she doing for him, picking out his clothes, that kind of stuff. It And then she just telling this girl to go call him for a car. It's just weird to me. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. It's weird. And I believe she just would be okay. She just let a 16-year-old child. She's never, I haven't heard her ever mention this gentleman again. Oh, Katie's
It's,
gonna be
Because she
with her
was lying.
godfather.
mm-hmm.
Right.
I believe Vicky, I agree with what you're saying as part of Sonya. You and I say what I said. I agree with that. However, I just don't agree with, because like y'all said, she never mentioned it again. She never mentioned this man again. Because you got this man in your hip pocket, you can call him and get Nesto some bail money too. Because he the owner, he got money. He do like it's just a lot about her situation that don't make sense.
Yeah.
None of the stuff she's saying makes sense. So guess what? Therefore, in my mind, it's lies. So that's what I say when I say she don't have access to Katie, because if she did have access to Katie, she would have Katie calling this man. Even though Katie and this man has a relationship, that he possibly would do this for her because at some point he treated her as a granddaughter. And I'll tell y'all the story that I was going to tell y'all. In elementary school, my mom had a boarder. Didn't know this man from the people on the earth. She didn't know this man. We had just moved over there. He lived down the street. She let him move upstairs above her two daughters. Left us there with the man. Just so happened we was safe. However, we gonna call him Junior right now to this day. When I met Junior kids, come to find out, Junior got a record. Junior is a Killer. He is
Lord.
that type of person,
Mm.
but he never did nothing to us. So for me, we got a good relationship, and I saw him and at a family function, and hey, and we still cool. Now he can't call me and all that stuff because of what he was into. But guess what? I promise you, if I ever needed anything and he had it, he would give it to me. And that's the only thing that I'm saying is people form these relationships with people outside of their family better than they do with
Yeah.
family members.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I
it's
have some
like,
kids that I look out for. They're not my niece and nephew. They're not family members, but I
yeah,
treat them. So for me to say that about these people that I really don't
but
know, I would have to say that about
yeah,
myself because they're not
yeah.
blood related to me, but I have a relationship with these kids because they are friends,
And she's
kids,
so stupid.
and
She
I
didn't
I
even
call them my niece and nephews.
So do I. My nephew, like I told y'all
and she's
last year.
so stupid, she didn't even realize that he was asking her for a purpose. And that's
Mm-hmm.
all we saying about her. And I think we all saying the same thing about her.
Because
It's
like I
just
said, I'm considering the source.
I
I'm
don't
just
believe her in that sense. Once she gets past all that, I don't believe that. I don't believe her. But I do believe that she's stupidly telling this man who's been accused of doing that to a teenager
Yeah,
not at
all
this
about her
time though.
teenage granddaughter.
yeah, yeah.
And
Go ahead,
the
Vicky.
only
Oh,
And
person
that's
that
why I
she
say stupidly.
hold on, Chad. Go ahead. I said what I said. Dear
the,
Vicky,
on-
because Vicky been trying to say something too.
the
So
only person that she mentioned more than once is Low, and that's the only other man that's
yeah,
ever in
That's
her
it.
life
I got him
that
That's
she's
coming
it.
up.
ever mentioned more than once is Low,
Right.
and everybody else
Yeah,
is a one time. Like I said, night flight. These are her clients, guys. These are not friends. These are her
Oh yeah,
clients.
I agree with
I
that.
believe you. I believe you.
I
Go
agree
ahead,
with that.
Vicky.
No, I was gonna say I'm not. I want to make it clear. I am not saying that you have to be blood related or anything like that to have a relationship with like a child or a teenager. Because I have nephews, um, and a god baby that I,
Hmm.
their parents trust me wholeheartedly with them, and if they need something, they can come and text me, or they can come call me. Sometimes
Hmm.
I have one nephew. He his parents are very traditional. He wants to come and talk to me because I will talk to him in a real manner that is I always make sure I keep it appropriate because that's not my child. So I have to make sure I keep it appropriate, and I also
Yeah,
reach out to my friend. It's like, hey, Junior is feeling like this. Maybe we all need to sit down and have a talk with him, and just be. But I'm telling you, maybe think about it. Think about coming at him this way. I always try to make sure it's like that. But I'm seeing
yeah,
what Strand is saying, like, because she hasn't mentioned anybody really like consistently. But besides that low character, I think she
yeah.
stole low. I think she stole low money. Quiet as it's kept. That's just me though. But
Mhm.
um, because the way she talked about that money. But yeah,
Yep,
I just I
I can
I'm
see
I'm
that,
with
Vicky.
I'm with you. I said what I said. That's probably why she has so much money in the beginning too. Um, I think these are all clients and maybe just regular, the regulars that come through and they like that
Yep.
little kid, that little kitty vibe that she gives because she doesn't have mature conversation and she kind of lives in a fantasy world. So it might be fun for these guys to have a little
Yep.
petite little jump off whose whose mind is childlike, and it's fun for them after a while. But
Easy, no standards.
mm-hmm,
You don't have to put in no effort.
nope,
You know what I'm saying,
none at
Vic?
all. That's probably what it is. And these are just kind of probably like regulars, and she would I think she would cross the lines and introduce a regular trick to her family.
And tip her anywhere from $50 to $100, and you can get
That's
whatever
too much.
service you want. That's the way I look at it.
That's too much. I said what I said. Take it down to 20.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say that's too much saying too much about her.
Oh
And I'm
no,
like,
no, that's too much
oh,
money.
okay.
Take it down to
Oh,
$20.
okay, $10 to
She,
$20, and you
yeah,
can have
she
in
looked
the
like
service of the night, because that's what these are. These are clients, and she
Oh
tried
God.
to make Crail a client. He just
yeah.
She'll,
didn't bite.
she'll say they pumped her gas. Oh, they paid for my stuff at the cashier truck with $5. Sonya was flying back and forth from Florida to Atlanta with low money. I believe she owes low, and that's why she really came back to the ATL. Well, I got some calls talk about low that I don't think we ever heard before. And the way she was talking and trying to take over,
$50 spirit flight.
I wish we had them here.
That Atlanta to Florida flight is a $50 spirit flight.
I wish.
Man, babe, you got to pack everything in a shopping bag when you flying with Spirit, cause
Remember,
they
she ain't had nothing when she went to Houston.
Spirit don't
Remember?
even come here.
Remember, she lied and said, "Oh, I forgot my bag." No, you didn't have a bag, ma'am. You
she
flew
didn't have enough
Spirit.
money.
You only had your
I may have to
purse.
drop a call in the morning.
She, she ain't have enough money to pay for a bag, you know. 'Cause Spirit
Right.
charge you like $100. When
And
I
they
just came,
charge you for carry on too. Go ahead, Vic.
yeah,
I
I
wish
just
they
came
come here in my part of Florida.
when I left Florida. My bag was. I told my mom because I was taking gifts and stuff. I was packing my bag, and my mom is an expert packer. I was like, this bag is it's gonna cost me. Don't you know? I know, no, no, we gonna wear it. We gonna wear it. Got to the airline. I'm like, Mama, this bag is $100. And she just took a deeper. I'm gonna cash app you $100. It's like your spirit taxes you like anything. Sonya didn't have an extra 100. So what you do is you wear all your clothes underneath your sweatpants. That's probably what Sonya likes to do. Is just wear all them outfits underneath her. She wears a sweatshirt and puts all her clothes on at one time, and then she goes on the plane, and then she don't have to carry a bag or do a carry-on. She can just carry a pocketbook. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the cheap. That would be the cheap. If you like to fly Spirit, that's the way you do it. Put all your clothes on underneath your sweatshirt, like the thieves do in the store. Because she is a thief, in my opinion. That's
She
all I
more
have to
than
say.
she more than a damn thief, Vicky.
Which, what? Well,
I said she more than a damn thief. You can rest assured of that. She a thief, a night flight, a slickster, a fraudster, and a scammer. In my opinion, she's just like buckwheat, because birds
Yep.
of a feather flocks together. Okay, and that's why she's so attracted to this dude, and that's why she's vying for him so bad, and that's why she really want him, because him and her plan was to scam cotton candy.
yes.
And that's what she's been sitting around waiting on. That's why
Yeah.
she's trying so hard to be the secretary, and and go run all the errands. And she didn't have no money to buy the documents, or she didn't want to buy the documents or what have you. But she doing what
She
she
didn't know
can
how.
to
Yeah,
try to.
because she was calling the clerk. She
Yeah,
didn't even know how to look up the charges. She calling the clerk, and then she couldn't get it right because Nesto was so confused because he wanted to know, like, let's say I got 20 charges and then
hmm
count down 20 charges, but she couldn't stay focused. She going all around the world, and then she got to talk about Erica, and then talk about the motions. She couldn't stay damn straight.
right. Because she's trying to get it. She's doing whatever she can to try to help get him out, so that she can help scam his wife. Because that's what her plan was, and she trashed for that. What woman wanna? Uh, I just don't understand it. She don't know anything about being a side piece, and it's not like I was one at one time either. It's just that she don't have any qualms about anything that she does, anything for him. And I think she would almost lay her life down for this dude. Just if she just had a moment, like if she's finna get ready to go meet Jesus, she probably would ask him, just let me have one more look, and then just go ahead and take me. That's how bad she have it for him. She got the Jones for him that bad, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree with you. She definitely don't have any standards, and she is putting herself all the way out there. I don't care if you say she auditioning, she interviewing, however you put it, it's all the same to me. She is just letting him know that she's available. She too damn available. You sitting up here, I'm telling y'all, some days this man will call her 8 times, 9, 10 times a day. And just back to back to back, and she's sitting up here answering all the damn calls. And I'm like, baby, you even in the free world, you should not make yourself this available to another person. Like we need to give a take a little bit here. And I mean, he's just calling her back to back, back to back, and it's like he ain't calling nobody else. You know, he may call Shirley one. He'll skip 3, 4 days from calling Shirley, and then he'll call her. That's why, you know, as we knew earlier on, that she had way more calls with Nesto than anybody else, you know, including the wifey. It's
Well,
ridiculous. Why are you making yourself so available to this man? You don't even know him.
she
Go
said
ahead,
that.
Vicky.
No, she said that he was. I mean, he's giving her the most attention, like the most positive attention, and she don't. I mean, maybe she realizes it now, or maybe she'll never realize it. Who knows? That she's basically being, she being groomed. It's like I never had a man that called me every day,
He ain't got
every
shit
day.
else to do.
But I'm talking about, I think on the outside, he was calling her every day.
Oh
When
yeah,
she
for five
For
minutes today.
5 minutes. For five
Yes,
five,
minutes.
yeah, and
yes,
that just meant so much to her. And I didn't. I have been listening to pieces of, her talk about what her, this recent, oh, we obsessed with her or whatever. Um, and she just she sounded stupid and desperate. I never had anybody do that. I never had anyone do that to me before. Let me do her voice. I never had nobody do that to me before. Call me every day, every day. Like, sweetie, you need to find you need new people. You need new men in your life. But this is her. I mean, she's obsessed because the attention was there, and then he got locked up. You know, that's now, like you said, he ain't got nothing else to do but just call her, and then she's putting just keeping money on the phone because this is just feeding her, like, her need for attention. Somebody didn't love her enough when she was a child, and she is stunted as an adolescent. So this is just it's pretty pitiful. But then you got all these boyfriends in the background, or so-called Johns and tricks. Baby, if I had so-called rich regular tricks, and I was that way, I had no scruples, and I could just, lay down with anybody at my you know age. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit here and waste my time paying for phone calls, talking on the phone with a jailbird. I'm gonna take care of make sure that money keeps coming in. She don't even know how to hold right.
She part of the team, Vicky. Like somebody said, I don't. I think it was on my panel. I think it was Miss Boogie Down. He build teams. Okay. And she was part of the team. And because she was part of the team, it made her feel like she was very, very important. But this is what he does. Uh, Whoever he contacted and called, look how many people he was able to scam. You don't think he had this up and close personal contact with everybody that he scammed, and until he scammed them and then he got ghost, because that's what he does. And his wife, I'm sure he probably kept, up in close contact with her. He wasn't
right.
with her all the time, but he probably was texting Shirley and calling Shirley every
Yeah.
day to so she won't
I
forget him, so he could
He
figure
had a
out what she's
rotation,
doing.
like Petty Patty said. He had
Yeah.
a rotation.
And he calling Shirley every day so he can figure out what she doing, so he can know which way to go and which corner to turn down so he can avoid her, and so that he
Yeah,
can know which scam that he could pull off. And even on the call, he said that he was he trading he living month to month. And I told y'all before, he a damn day trader, and that's what he was doing when he was out on the
that part,
streets. He
girl.
is a day trader. He make money like he got the profession of a barber as far as the name goes, but he lives like a barber, because a lot of people that make money every day, they spend money every day, right? And that's the mentality that he has. He don't have a clue on how to stack any paper up. And he lived on that day-to-day basis, and that's how he was operating his life. And that's why when he got caught up, he didn't even have $5 in his pocket.
Well, that's his damn fault, and that's why he at where he at, and that's why Cotton Candy is at where she at. And you can sit there, he can sit there and be mad at her all he wants to, but Cotton Candy talked to them folks, and they got her right and said, look, you are, this is all alleged, this is just commentary, y'all. But you're implicated in this. Your name is on paperwork. Your name is here and there, and you're in possession of what can be considered, I guess, stolen property or property received or purchased by some naughty money. And she acted right. His problem is he leaves so many pockets of misinformation out there that he screwed himself. And so does Sonya. She puts so much information out there, but then she leaves these holes that can be like poked open. So, and she thinks we're being mad because it's being picked apart. I mean, I wholeheartedly think Sonya is going to be called in on, if this goes to trial and he just doesn't plead guilty, Sonya is going to be called to that stand, or she's going to be in. We're going to see her in this case somewhere somehow. I'm just saying that's my opinion,
I
and that's
agree
because
with you, Vicky. I agree with you on that.
I mean that's because Stone Cold says so. I'm just
And
I
saying.
and
agree
she
with you on
she
that
made
too.
herself a part of the case. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying I agree with Vicky also.
Yeah, she just. I mean she's done too much, and she messed her. She was used to like messing around with people. Both of them are used to messing around with people who wouldn't tell on them, and would just kind of chalk one up to chalk it up. But she got with the wrong one. She wanted to be known. She wanted the clout of being able to say she snatched Shirley Strawberry's husband. That's what she really wanted. She wanted the attachment
That
of
part.
it. And then when she got it, she thought she could flip it because for some reason, some way, somehow, she thought she was gonna be viewed as his savior, his queen in shining armor, coming through to rescue him out of the jail. But little does she know, if he gets out of jail, if by some strange slim chance that he gets out of jail, yeah, he gonna come over there with her because he don't have anywhere to go, or he gonna try to like shack up with her because he don't have anywhere to go. But he gonna be gone in the wind. Nesto he is a leopard, can't change his spots, and he is zebra, can't change his stripes. He gonna go back to doing what he can do, and
Well, I
that's
feel like she gonna get her place back on the team where she was at. Them damn 5 minutes a day. He gonna go live with Dion or whoever allow him to live with them. But he ain't gonna go live with her because guess what? She don't want to be bothered with him every day. I keep telling you, this is a
she
game
don't.
for this is
It
a
is.
game for her. She don't want to be bothered with him every day. Yeah, she tell him to call her on that phone, but calling somebody on the phone and living with them on a daily basis, and that person watching you go through all the crap that you have to go through because of your illnesses, trust me, she don't want him to see that. She don't want him smelling her. She don't want him looking at her, because when you live with somebody, that's very intimate. Okay, not saying that you're going to be intimate all the time, but you're going to be in the same space a lot. Well, not him because he out in the streets. Whatever he decide to come home, they still going to be in the space together, and living together and just talking to somebody, kicking it on the phone with them is something totally different. And also, he don't have a dime, so everything is going to fall up on her. And it don't appears like she have too many quarters. Don't even feel like she have her own place to live. So that's why I say he's never gonna go live with her. And even if unless he gonna go shack up at one of her kids' house with her, because she don't have a place to stay, in my opinion. And so, and even if she did have a place to stay, I don't think her income would be able to support the both of them, because she's gonna be trying to show out and go out to eat and spend all her little check and shit. That check probably lasts her a week messing around with him, if it lasts that long. And then what are they gonna do after the first week of the month?
Nesto, they're getting rid of the penny, so she's gonna be even broker. Um, I think Nesto would con her out of her check, But she ain't that stupid. Let's not. She's stupid, but she ain't that stupid to give him like access to her like all her funds. Just like Shirley wasn't. Shirley Shirley wasn't telling him how she was paying the attorneys, and yeah, she was doing the broke game for a little bit, but once that 2023 came around, Shirley started pulling back and just like three, this is your third attorney, and go get this person, and I need this person now. Shirley was pulling back, but Sonia, I don't think she would give him access to her whole check, and I don't think I think he does realize what she's working with. She's not working with much at this point. But I think she would try to finesse her out of her whole checks. Like, let me get that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flip that. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. I need that. I need about $900. He will try to take what if he does get out,
Vicky, I
which
got
is
one thing to say to you.
what
Them folks can't afford me.
That part.
they they can't. But he will snatch the panties from right underneath your pants. I'm just saying, he'll try to get whatever he can get out of her and flip it.
And you talking about
So
get $900 here? That's how much the whole check is.
I'm sure it is because it doesn't sound like she's worked a legal job, like a tax-paying job in a
Right.
long time. She's on disability and she's too young to actually receive retirement. Yeah, she's not. Mm-mm. But he would most definitely try to get as much as he can out of her and try to flip that onto something. And, he's gonna take her car, do whatever he can. And the fact that she would even stay with him, he's got all these accusations of taking people's cars and stuff, and it's civil and all, this and that. It's just it's amazing to me. But again, we heard the whole resume, and that's just a piece of it. I say write the pamphlet.
And
There's
that's
gonna
what
be.
he would have her doing, calling all those Johns, so they can get
Hmm.
some money, in my opinion. And let me just say this one thing. She thinks she wants Shirley's life and she on the damn outside looking in. But
It
at the
is.
end of the day, the grass may not be as green as you think it is when you thinking you taking somebody else's man and you think you're doing something slick and smart, but she don't know what Shirley had to put up with. While he on that call talking about he had to put up with a lot, well, hell, Shirley had to put up with a lot also. Okay, I'm pretty sure he was not a walk in the park. Okay, and so
I don't think so. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I don't feel like he is either. And at the end of the day, she would be totally unhappy with him because all this up close and personal attention that you're getting, all of that will be out the window if he became free. He's not gonna be contacting you like he's contacting you, and you're gonna see him just like Shirley did once a week, and you're not
She's
gonna be happy with that.
she's needy. He's developed the neediness in her, which is that's the tactic. He develops he makes these women develop a dependency on him, especially the main person. He makes them like be totally dependent on him, just like he did Shirley. So that's yeah, he's not gonna like that. He needs to be free, and if he's released somehow, um, it just yeah, it's not gonna work. I guarantee you, she called them people on him. She called
Mhm.
somebody on him. They
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. She definitely would try to get him in trouble and get him back, let him not come home too much. Uh, 2 or 3 days in a row, whatever. She definitely calling them people. Well, I don't know where he at. He's supposed to be at home. He got that anchor moniker and he took it off, and he had his friend. She'll tell who came and help him take the damn monitor off. She would get him in trouble, and whoever else was an accomplice with him,
and remember
everybody would be in trouble. And
she
really, that's my last thought. I'm a drop down.
and I'll
Okay,
say
yeah,
this:
we about to wrap it up.
she has access to
Thank
his
you. I said what
email.
I said. Okay, sorry,
No,
Vicky.
no, she has access to his email. She has access to his phone logs, his bank statements. So she definitely would call any and everybody. That's why she was like when he was digging for information from her, which is all lies, and she was digging information from him, which a lot of it was lies, but he got desperate and he gave her the access that she wanted. And now she's in total control of it, and then she's just putting his information, like she's still slowly putting his information out there, the dating apps, and still incriminating him even more. So Like I said, I mean, it's this is just whole chronicles. I can't wait to see what else is good. I'm
I'm gonna have to
really.
drop one in the morning. I'm gonna have to see what I could do before I
I've
go
been
to
waiting, girl.
work.
I'm waiting on like the low ones are the ones that I'm really interested in.
The low?
Like
What you mean low?
the her AKA business or
Oh,
quote
low,
unquote
low,
business.
low.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
those are the
I'm in.
ones I know that comes later.
Oh
But
no, no, no.
it's
Mm-mm,
it's okay. So
mm-mm. Mm-mm. I
I,
think I've heard about two about the architect in low, and
yeah,
I think
I'm
I did. I think I've done two.
I'm really interested in the low cost because I something
Okay.
when I first heard about that, I'm like, she took this man's money. And that's just my thought and my opinion. It's not that's not truth. It's just opinions. So it is what it is. But thank you for letting me come up. I'm a patiently wait. I'll be looking for the notification. Thank you, Lady T Bug. Everybody have a good night.
Thank you, Victor DeVale. Sure, I remember that as well. You know, she was that's sure, that's why I was making that joke when Wu is subpoena her to, get that information for the grand jury. I said, baby, she better go over there to the library. I think you get 15, 20 free copies a day. Get them documents up. Oh, Miss E said good night. I said what I said. And Vic to the veil. We about to wrap it up. Y'all drop y'all last thoughts in the chat so I can read them on our way going out. Sharon, do you have any last thoughts? She got us on mute. Oh, she in the chat. Are these your last thoughts in the chat, Shan? I agree, son. You're gonna hit that stand. I don't have any other last thoughts other than miss y'all. Okay, let me go back up to L. Sid. Last thoughts is hard inside for a pimp, baby. It ain't hard out here for a pimp. It's hard in there for a pimp. Good night, Sanders. I miss y'all. All right, good night. I said what I said. And Victor DeVille, she claimed Lo went back and tried to open a business behind her back. She said that lady from the county called her, and he did, and he did. Just from I think I did two calls. I may drop that in the morning, one of them in the morning for y'all. I don't know. I'll have to do it while I'm getting ready, dressed for work, unless I do a pre-recorded video on chill. But anywho, to me, it was like she was doing too much, in my opinion. Like she had all these big plans, and all she was supposed to be doing was pushing paper. You pocket watching other people money, and then you rubbing people the wrong way. Like if they not meeting up to your standards, then you calling people over their heads. And people probably decide they wasn't want to work with them because she was doing too much. Sit down, little chihuahua, okay? She was doing a lot. Called herself saying she was working at the damn at the stadium to try to get inside scoop on how to open, how the stadiums have those vendors in there, the food vendors. So she was trying to even get a food vendor open up in there with the restaurant, but y'all ain't even opened the brick and mortar yet, ma'am. Good night, L. Hey, Esal. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Talk Your Ish Tuesday, also known as Taco Tuesday. Vicky, she said she owned the business. Sure, she was a damn paper pusher. Okay. Shit, even in one of these calls, she was talking about the attorney that she worked with and how she knew that attorney was about to be get into some issues. Sure. One of y'all need to come spend the night with me and help me edit these damn calls. Yeah, little Chihuahua. I thought she was a peanut girl at the stadium. Sure, she claimed she was down there. The only reason I was working at the stadium was because I was trying to figure out how to get a vendor spot there, and they love me down there. They like me down there. I'm like, sure, somebody gonna beat your ass on you. That's what it's gonna take. She was the registered agent for sure, but they did drop her off. Yeah, like bye, Felicia. I enjoyed as usual. Good night, ladies. Good night, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow, but I'll be talking about scams. We gotta talk. We got an update on Dalton, and we have an update on the mayor in South Fulton that we got to talk about on tomorrow. So that's why I was saying I need to drop this call, because then we could talk about this on the next time I go live. All right, y'all. Good night, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be on the lookout, y'all. I may have to drop some in the morning before I go to work. All right. Good night. Oh, I forgot. I was able to hold on. I was able to upload my video that I was trying to show y'all. I don't know what I did wrong, whatever, anywho. But I'm gonna play that and then I'm gonna take it into the outro. Okay. Dang, let me move Vicky. Sure, this is what I was trying to play, because I wanted Steve to let Ernesto know, keep his name out of his lips, right? Off his tongue, out his mouth, period.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass saying?
That's what I wanted Steve to say when on the Shirley call, when he was when Steve said they cracking down on that damn fraud. That's what I wanted to play for y'all. Sure. Okay, good night. We gotta watch it one more time. Good night, y'all.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass saying?
Steve say, shut your stupid ass up, mush mouth.